Almost ready. Almost ready. Oh, we got more followers there. Nice. Nice. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay. That was weird. All right. Give me a second, guys. Give me just a moment. How you doing, Mason? What's good? Sorry for the extremely late and short live stream, but hey, Viley, however you say your name, just getting ready. I do apologize for the very late live stream. Oh, there we go. Volume was a bit loud. Okay, and I think we're good. How you doing, Sherry? Okay, we're live. I do apologize again for the schedule being like today. We were a lot busier than usual, but we're here now. It's a very late live. It's a short live, but we're here every day. So better. I figured it's better to be here than to not be here at all. I'll be here late than to not be here at all. All right. So how's it going, guys? Did I catch all the new episodes today? I think I did. Yeah, I saw the New Hero Academia, and that's about it. Awesome. How you doing, Perrier? Good evening, everybody. Not normal. We don't normally stream in the evening, but it is what it is. Busier day. And how you doing, Mies? Mies and Marley and Earl. How's it going, guys? Oh man. I actually for a little while there I thought I wasn't gonna make it for a live at all, but we're here. How you doing, Another and Hans and Jays? What's good, guys? And Alex. How's everyone doing? Do I still remember how you doing, fried chicken? I also enjoy some fried chicken. I had fried chicken yesterday. Good evening. Have I seen Gachakuta? I haven't. Togenanki? Haven't seen it. Do I recommend them? Well, I haven't seen them. How you doing, anime fan? Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Good Friday. Saturday. Sorry. Lost track of it. See, I'm way. Anyways. Did I watch the new season 2 Campfire Cooking? Yes, I'm up to date on that series all the time. Is Evangelion good? I mean, people like it. I'm not really into it. Steins Gate, not into that either. Why is the stream so late? Because I recommend joining the Discord, because that way you stay up to date when things kind of, life happens basically. But I update the Discord channel when things are postponed, delayed, when, things happen. So I do recommend hopping in on there. Am I on a treadmill? Yes. Thank you, Precious. Naruto? I really like Naruto. Should I watch Erased? I'm a fan of Erased. A great series. You're not allowed to join Discord? Oh, is it your parents? You're a kid or something? Okay, that's how it is. How you doing? We're doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, NM. Mushoku Tensei, if it wasn't for Rudius, I would like the series. JoJo's, I'm almost done part 4 right now. I think I have 3 episodes left. How you doing, Avish? Thank you, Fats. And Jace, how you doing? Pretzel, welcome back from prison. Have I heard right? Yes, I've seen Shield Hero. After season 1, it's kind of bad though. What do I think about? I'm sorry, Alex, but that's just a weird question. That's just a weird question. Did I watch the new season? Yes, I have seen the new season of Campfire Cooking. I'm really enjoying it. Can you tell me what to watch because I am bored? Well, tell me what you like to watch, and I'll use that as a base. Jump or pre-recorded. I'm walking on a treadmill, so I don't want to break it. Did I watch Monster? I'm enjoying it very much, but I'm not finished. Fullmetal Alchemist, huge fan. Anything? Okay. There you go. Fullmetal Alchemist or Fate. What do I think about Claymore? I haven't seen it yet. How you doing, Lily? Have I watched AOT? I have. Is One Piece good? I think so. Have I watched Classroom of the Elite? Of course, yeah. Pretty good series. Am I going to watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2? I haven't seen Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I always used to ignore Vinland Saga. Now I watched it, and it's your favorite. I mean, it's a 10 on 10 for me. Bunch Black Clover. I like Black Clover. Am I gonna watch Five Nights? Already read that. I already watched them. Okay. Doctor Stone. Assassination Classroom. Have I watched Lookism? I have not. Sakamoto Days, I dropped halfway through. Please sing. No, I'm not singing. Sorry. What animes have I watched? I've seen over 900 series. So, yeah, you're going to have to narrow that down a bit. I don't have a top 3, though. White Album 2, I have no idea what that is. Favorite anime? Don't have one. You watch those too? Okay, all right, no problem. Have you seen Erased, Gosick, Monster, Seraph at the End? Haven't seen it. How you doing, Roar? And how you doing, Derek Vask? And where am I from? Canada. Code Geass. I tried. It wasn't really my thing. Am I on a treadmill? Yes. Epo's top 5. I mean, for sports, it's my number 1. Thank you, Ed, for the follow. Can I get a shout out on a vid? I mean, here's the thing. That's not how you go as a creator. How you grow as a creator. If a bigger channel than you shouts you out, you might get some temporary subs, but if your content isn't good, it does nothing. So if you really want to grow your channel, just focus on making good content. Who's he talking to? You guys. Can we see the treadmill? Nope, because the camera is locked in place. Frieren? Yeah, I like Frieren. Have I watched all of One Piece? Yes. Currently, anyway. What is the name of the box one? What are you talking about? Oh, like, can you be more specific? AOT has to be the most... so, I don't worry about overhyped, overrated. Those are silly concepts to me. If you like a series, go ahead and like it. How have I watched the Loki movie? I have not. Have I watched One Piece X series? X series? What are you talking about? Which spot wait, what are you talking about, chat? Why are you walking but not reaching anywhere? It's called a treadmill. Stop begging for a shout out. Why do you think... Okay, what do I think of Black Star for Soul... Oh, Soul Eater? I like Black Star. He's fun. A little bit annoying at times. He's a bit loud. He's a bit annoying at times. But I also like Asta, and he's loud at times too, so... I do like Black Star. Best Demon Slayer season? Probably the Entertainment District. Naruto or Shippuden? I like both, but I think I give a slight edge to Shippuden just because I have more favorite moments in that series. Steins Gate, I dropped. It wasn't my thing. You look like Nikki from Stray Kids. I get that all the time. I still don't know who he is. You're my favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you, Chris. Have I been in the store and sold something? No, I don't work in sales. At least not in like a storefront. Full Metal, huge fan. Yes, I do recommend it. Favorite between the big 3? I like all of them in different categories. So Naruto's anime, One Piece's story, Bleach's manga, and so on. Chainsaw Man, I'm up to date. Favorite anime movie? Probably Kizuna if I had to pick one, but I'm actually not sure. I look like Captain Hook, who accidentally wiped... What the... Oh, okay. Do a flip? Sorry, can't. Have I watched SAO? I dropped it a while ago, but I've watched a good amount of it. Obito or Madara? I'm more of a Madara fan, but I like Obito too. Do I have a Discord? I do. It should be linked on my account profile. Did I watch Invincible? I haven't. Have I watched One Piece? Yeah, I like One Piece. Do you have the Tism? What makes you say that? Watched MHA? I have. I saw the newest episode this morning. People who... Yeah, no. That gamer, not funny. Have I watched JoJo's? I'm watching it now. Almost done part 4. Dub or sub? Both. You have the Tism? Oh, okay, cool. What's your favorite meme? I actually don't really look at memes. Why don't you have a moderator for this channel? Because, well, my moderators are paid and they're not going to be here for every stream. Have you ever took... No. After watching so many anime, can I speak Japanese? No. I finished part 5 and it's amazing, excited for part 6, so I'm almost done part 4, having a really good time. Have I watched that time? Yes, I've seen Slime 3 times. A little Japanese. I know a couple of words, but I can't speak at all. It's no fun trolling you. You don't even get mad. Yeah, what's the point? Getting mad at internet trolls is stupid. Favorite stand? So far, maybe Harvest. Favorite stand? Dom or... Oh, you're funny. Are you enjoying One Punch Man Season 3? I'm not loving it. I'm having a decent time. I'm not dropping it, but I'm not I'm not blown away. Have I watched Gate? I have. Not that great. I'll be here every stream. I appreciate that, Derek. Even though, today's stream is way off schedule, I am sorry. Which character would I say has more potential? Who compared to who? That's such a vague question. Have I watched King Ganashra? I have not. How you doing, Al hosting? I can't even. I'll just say Alho. Have you ever ran over a guy while on a How would you run over someone on a treadmill? Infinity Castle, good. I haven't seen it. I'm a huge fan of Hunter x Hunter. Planning out to watch Full Metal after JoJo's. Would I say another? No, I think Full Metal is a great choice. Go for it. Have I seen Fire Force? Yeah, I've seen every season. Thank you, Derek. Who could beat Goku in a fight? Lots of people. Have you seen Cyberpunk? Not yet. It's on the list. I finally met someone who knows the anime To Your Eternity. A lot of people know it, I promise you. Vinland Saga, great series. Fantastic series. Will, if you're asking that question because you're interested, I'm going to say no. Who could beat Goku in a fight? Lots of people. I just ignore the power scaling questions because power scaling is dumb. Have I watched Black Butler? I dropped it. Death Note, I've seen it multiple times. I enjoy it. What do I think of Ippo? It's my favorite sports anime by far. Press, what's wrong with you? Dub or sub? Both. Opinions on Berserk? Read the manga, it's worth it. Assuming you're not like a child. It's kind of dark. Ippo, I agree. One Piece is great. What am I doing? Talking about anime mostly. Hello, good Sir Colin. Favorite fairy tale character? Probably Gajeel. Or Laxus. I might say Gajeel. What fantasy setting would I like to live in? Wherever there's food. So like dungeon meshi, campfire cooking, anything like that. How you doing, YT? MHA is solid. It's not my favorite new gen, but it's solid. Are you walking? Yep. Do you know the dinosaur park in the dinosaur movie? Are you talking about one like the Jurassic Park movies? I've seen most of the Jurassic Park movies. Good movies. What do I think of Moomin Rider? I like Moomin Rider. He's cool. I'm excited for To Your Eternity's To Your Eternity is already back. It's halfway through season 3. The season 3 is halfway done, buddy. Have you ever played Match of... What's wrong with... Okay, Kraz, I'm going to put you in timeout. I'm going to put you in timeout. Because you're being really weird. Like, come on. You're cooked? You're fine. Should I watch MHA? I like it. Actually, the current season is fantastic. Zom 100, I enjoy it, though it was it was a disappointment towards the end. Do I know Shield Hero? I do, but I don't think the newer seasons are very good. Favorite Pokemon? Probably Gengar, but I also take into consideration, would I be able to physically have the Pokemon? I can't fit a Snorlax in my house. Have I read Vagabond? I have not. One Piece, yep, up to date on the anime. Do I know Belgium? Yes, I know Belgium. Yes, I know Belgium. Thoughts on Black Clover? Fantastic series. ReZero, up to date on it, really good. Prison School, dropped it. Konosuba, haven't started. Probably not going to either, really. I want a Snorlax because I want a fluffy bed. I mean, I move around in my sleep. I don't think I could sit still. I'd probably just fall off. How many... Okay, I'm going to put you in timeout, too, because you know what? If you're going to be weird in chat, you need to chill. Give me a 12-episode anime I can watch right now. Charlotte. L-Stream? Okay, cool. Hello from Russia. Hello, Kuskov. Gachakuda, haven't seen it yet. Do I know Ghoul manga? I do not. Quick question. What do you think about the new Steam machine? I'm not getting one myself, but, seems interesting. Is Vinland Saga what? Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? It's a really interesting world, writing-wise, it's very interesting. Very late stream. Schedule was way off today. I'm sorry. Mob Psycho, fantastic. I love the ending. What am I walking on? Air. What's my name? My name is Gabriel. How you doing, Gabriel? I'm Derek. Where are you from? Canada. I have cancer. That's very unfortunate, man. Phoenix, hello. How you doing? Do I know Jin Mori? Yes, I know Jin Mori. Do I know Pun Pun? I do know. I haven't seen it, but I know the show. Welcome back, Phoenix. What do I think about Dandadan? I dropped it after season 1. Not because the story is bad, but because I just don't like anybody. Vinland Saga, 10 on 10. How you doing, Mapco? Soul Eater, great series. Have I watched Made in Abyss? I'm watching it now. Well, I'm still at the start. When will I stop? I have plans with a friend in about 40 to 70 minutes. Schedule is way off today, so when they're free, I'm gonna hop off. Make mod bro? No, sorry. What do I think about pigeons? I like pigeons. They're cool. Seasons of Don. I look. I know Don Don's a good series. It's not for me though. Thoughts on Vinland Saga? Fantastic series. I dropped Mushoku Tensei. Couldn't deal with Rudius. JJK Zero. I like JJK Zero. Konosuba or Prison. I dropped Prison School. I'm not watching Konosuba. Magic Emperor. Don't think I know that one. What do I think about JJK Zero? How you doing, Phoenix? Any fantasy anime? Well, the thing is, fantasy is a very broad category because there's fantasy romance, fantasy action. I assume like there's Reincarnated as a Slime. There's Log Horizon. There's a Moonlit Fantasy. Can we do a quick abs check, please? So I don't have abs right now. I mean, I don't have like shredded abs anyway. I have a little bit. What do I think of Mission Yokozuna? What's your favorite Dragon Ball arc? Probably the Cell Saga. What's the difference between a pigeon? Okay. I'm going to watch the new Campfire Cooking. Enjoy. Great series, by the way. Top 3? Don't have a top 3. Thoughts on season 3 of One Punch Man? Kind of a letdown. I know people are upset about it. I'm having a decent time. Obviously, I'm not blown away. But I'm, whatever. It's okay. What about One Piece? I watch One Piece. I look Nedved. I don't even know what that means. Do I like One Piece? Yes. Did I watch One Piece? Name 5 characters in One Piece? I can just name like the crew member. That's an easy question. Zoro, Luffy, Nami, Robin, Chopper, Brook. Come on. Rayleigh, Kuma, Katakuri, Kaido, Big Mom. Do I like Overlord? I do. But the earlier seasons were a lot better. Favorite member of Phantom Troop? If we're counting Hisoka, then Hisoka. If we're not, then maybe like I kind of go back and forth. Like sometimes I choose the samurai guy. I forgot the samurai guy's name. It's not Uvogian. It's not gonna be. Sometimes I say Phaeton because Phaeton's cool too. If you want a power from someone in anime, I actually don't want any powers. Personally, I only pick a power when you guys say pick between this and that. I don't actually want any. Have I watched Hunter x Hunter? Multiple times. Made in Abyss because you get to look at, I haven't finished it yet, just started actually. Gachikuta, haven't started. Ashita no Joe, haven't started. Lord of Mysteries, haven't started. My god. Did I watch Blue Lock? Yep. So I don't go off of niche, I go off of what's good. So popularity means absolutely nothing to me. If it's, completely under the radar, nobody talks about it, and it's great, cool. If it's mainstream and it's great, cool. So tell me what you like to watch, and I'll find you something. Black Clover, great series. How many steps? I don't track. Watch One Piece. Right now I'm on Naval Island. Oh, you're on a fun part. I like that part. What do I think of JoJo's? I have a great time with JoJo's. I'm on part 4, almost done. If you were in Erwin's speech again, okay, will I charge with him? Well, here's the thing. In that situation, either I stand back and die or I charge in and die and do something productive. So either way, I'm going to die, right? Probably, statistically. So, yeah, I'm charging in. And just logically, the only thing that makes sense. Do I like Akamega Kill? I do. Have I watched Digimon or Beyblade Burst? I've seen original Beyblade. I have not seen Burst. Have I watched Shangri-La Frontier? Great series. Erwin or Armin? I'm going with Erwin. Thoughts on Free? Not really a Free fan. I'm not really into it. If someone was getting into anime for the first time, I don't do that. So I don't pick like, oh, you're new to anime, try this. I don't think that's the right way. I don't like that approach. I like to ask the person a simple question. What type of shows do they like to watch outside of anime, or what kind of genres do they enjoy? I just get an idea of their taste and I use that as a base. How you doing, Brendan? Please could you send me a keyboard? What makes you think I send keyboards? How you doing, Raheem? Soul Eater, great series. Berserk, I haven't read it. I've watched every anime release. Do I like Gurren Lagann? Not really, no. if my favorite anime are like JJK, Demon Slayer, what other, so basically mainstream battle shonen. That's mainstream battle shonen. That also, but here's the thing: most people seem to watch primarily that. I think you should diversify a little bit, but you could try things like Full Metal, Classroom Assassination Classroom. You could try Classroom of the Elite. You could try Solo Leveling. You could try. There's honestly like countless options. How you doing, Mark? Do I have any anime merch? Mostly paintings. Like, mostly paintings. I don't have, like, a lot of figures. I have some figures that my cousin has sent me, but, like, I have, like, the Riddler and Aquaman, so, like, mostly DC stuff. Do I agree that Mushoku Tensei is peak? No. I can't deal with Rudius. Thoughts on My Hero episode today? Very good. This season's been great. Do I watch AOT? I finished it. What do I think of Limbus Company? Don't know it. Dr. Stone, seasons 1 and 2. So I don't think season 3 ruined it. I do think seasons 1 and 2 are much stronger than 3 and 4. Tokyo Ghoul and its soundtracks. I like Tokyo Ghoul's soundtracks. Have I seen Promised Neverland? I haven't. And I also heard it didn't turn out so well, so maybe that's a good thing. Can I give recommendations? I'm mostly into shonen, so like, have you seen Soul Eater, Blue Exorcist, Zatch Bell, Road's Getting Really Dark, How You Still Awake? There's this thing called time zones. So here it's not that late. What's the name of the blue guy? Shangri-La Frontier. Sunraku from Shangri-La Frontier. How you doing, Precious? How do I watch the Five Nights at Freddy's? How do you... I haven't seen Five Nights at Freddy's. Do I like Blue Lock? I do. Is To Your Eternity worth watching? In my opinion, absolutely, but bring tissues. American? Nope. Where do I read manga? I don't really read manga much. Do I like Turkey? I'll eat Turkey, sure. Do I like Blue Lock? Yes. Sunny Boy? Don't know that one. Do I welcome back Mr. M? What Hokage has the worst IQ in battle? That's like a power scaling question. Power scaling is so dumb. It's so dumb. Who do I think is the least intelligent battle IQ wise? I don't know. Didn't Konohamaru at some point in the month like take over as didn't Konohamaru take over as Hokage at some point? So yeah, him. What do I think about SAO? I dropped it a long time ago. The anime is not the same as the light novel. One Punch Man Season 3, I have a decent time. Not impressive, not horrific, though some people say otherwise. Is the house moving with you? I don't think so. I hope not. Do I like Dr. Stone? Yeah. Though I do have some complaints. Steins Gate, I couldn't finish it. I actually could barely start it. Do you think Stacy's mom still has it going on? Absolutely. Do I watch Clannad? I did, multiple times. Favorite AOT character, Erwin or Levi? Are you watching MHA Season 8? Up to date. Yep, saw the newest episode. Sasuke is the best. Not for me, but if he's your favorite, that's cool. Where am I from? Canada. Do I love anime more than money? Yes. Thoughts on Kimi no Todoke? I haven't seen it. Gurren Lagann, tried it, wasn't my thing. Am I on a treadmill? Yup. Law of Weki, great series. Good catch. I started Shangri-La Frontier. Is it worth finishing? I do think it's worth watching, but I would say that where it ends currently, it gets into an arc that I don't really have much interest in. I'm good with everybody being here, Macy. Every single person. Does Scotty know? Scotty doesn't know. You like soccer? Yeah, I'll play soccer. I don't follow soccer. How do I how do I know them all? What are you talking about? Do I have a Discord group? Yep, should be linked on my profile. If you can't find it, then just let me know and I'll post it in the chat. Do I like football? If you mean like American football, then not really. If you mean European football, aka soccer, I can enjoy playing it, but I'm not like a fan. I'm not Macy. Mackie. I don't know. Mackie, Macy. You know what I meant to say, right? Search up Nedved. Maybe later. I have like people say I look like somebody a million times a stream. I can't keep track of them all. Will I watch JJK? Yes. Well, season 3 specifically. Thoughts on pirating? Go for it. Would you agree Zeke is the best written and most misunderstood character in AOT? I maybe misunderstood. Okay. Is he my personally favorite written? No. My personal favorite for well-written characters would probably be Erwin. Do I know Diddy? Okay. See you later, anime fan. She's still the girl all the bad guys want. Are we still doing song lyrics? Do you think Sasuke is well written? Yes and no. I think sometimes yes. There's times where I think it could have been better, but I'm going to say more yes than no. What's my least favorite airlines? I haven't been on a plane in like 13 years. Wait, has it been? Yeah, it's been about 13 years, so I don't know. Who is the best well-written character among Thorfinn, Subaru, and Itadori? From those, I'd go with Thorfinn by a mile. What are you talking about? Mostly different anime, occasionally some video games, and once in a blue moon, gym questions. What time is it? 6:30. Gonna start Fairy Tail. Is it worth it? I do like Fairy Tail, but okay, the highs are high, the lows are low. Like, there's really strong points, there's low points. And there's really low points. But overall, I like it. Do you think Escanor's death was the downfall of Seven Deadly Sins? No. The downfall of the series happened way before that. Season 3 just really kind of fell off. Season 4, I really, again, kind of not nearly as good as it could have been. The ending was weird. Four Knights of the Apocalypse was pretty good, though. I still have complaints about it, but it was still, like, better than Season 3 and 4 of Sins. Is One Punch Man Season 2 worth watching? I think Season 1 was a lot stronger than 2, personally. I watched Gurren Lagann. I tried, it wasn't my thing. Fullmetal Alchemist, I love it. MHA, same thing. Light Yagami just joined. Okay, cool. Do I think Lelouch was right? If I remember correctly, yeah. I live in England and the time is, 11:30, cool. Could I beat me in a fight? I don't know who you are. Would I rather fight Luffy or sleep? What's wrong with you, mister? How you doing, Unknown? Are you excited for Season 3 of JJK? Sure. Should I watch Tokyo Ghoul? I still think the first season's worth watching, yes. Do I really like Bungee Gum Nen ability? Yeah, I do. Should I watch Tokyo Ghoul? Just answered you. What do I think of To Your Eternity Season 3 so far? I'm enjoying it, but I did prefer Seasons 1 and 2. Just asking. I'm not answering those kinds of questions, dude. No one died for anybody. Thoughts on Dr. Stone? I think Seasons 1 and 2 were good, but 3 ruins it. I already answered that question, so I'm not sure if you're the same person again. But I also like Seasons 1 and 2 more. I don't think Season 3 ruins it. I just don't like it as much. Have I ever punched through a door? Maybe? Possibly. I don't think so. What's better out of Code Geass, Gundam, and 80s? So I haven't watched 86. I couldn't finish Geass or Gundam. I don't watch any of those shows. I'm sorry. Thoughts on Dr. Stone? I already answered that exact question. Do you think Shangri-La Season 3 is coming? Eventually. I do. It's eventually. It's 1:36 in the morning. You might want to go to bed. Actually, you can stay. It's fine. If Neji used Byakugan to look at Itachi's eyes from miles away, would he fall under a Genjutsu? Possibly. I actually don't know how that works. Possibly. Thoughts on ReZero? Okay, I enjoy ReZero. Season 2 lost me for a bit. Season 1 was really good. Season 3 was better than 2. Is Boruto good? The anime, no. The manga's probably your better shot. What's the best video game? Depends what kind of games you like to play, honestly. Thoughts on Shangri-La? I enjoy Shangri-La Frontier. It's not a quiet treadmill. The mic's just not picking it up. It is not quiet. Madara's death, trash or was it good? So, like, here's the thing. I don't think it was trash. I don't think the writing was bad. I don't necessarily like what they did. You can make an argument that it makes sense how they did it, but I just strongly preferred having Madara as the villain. I don't see your question, WP. Favorite anime? Don't have one. Favorite non-anime show? I also don't have one of that. I mostly watch forensic shows, I guess you could say. Thoughts on Maji? Fantastic series. Black Clover? Fantastic series. Am I on a treadmill? Yep. Do I think Dragon Ball Z started the uprise of anime? No, it did not. I think it's incredibly influential and largely impactful. Probably one of the most recognizable series on Earth, for sure. But, like, did it start it? No. I would say Astro Boy probably did that. Is new season of Stranger Things out? I don't watch Stranger Things. So I ignore you. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm okay. I mean, thank you, Brandon. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not a very religious person. Do I do MMA or boxing? I do not. Parasite, great series, 10 out of 10. Well, at least a 9. Do I have a workout or do I go to the gym? Do you have a workout or do you go to the gym? Oh wait, are you asking if this is a workout? This isn't a workout. Don't worry, Brandon. I took no offense. I took no offense. Don't worry. Like, it's cool. Like, I know it's a compliment. It's like, we're good. We're good. Where are you right now, and what time is it? It's Canada 6:40. That means you can't fight. Who can? Okay, who am I fighting? And also, you have no context about what you said. If I do boxing or whatever, you didn't. You never asked if I did karate, kung fu, or anything else. You named two things. So sound pretty narrow-minded, dude. One Piece. Yeah, I like One Piece. I like Naruto. Oh, any anime like Naruto. Depends what you mean like Naruto. Like, with ninjas? Sure, there's other animes with ninjas, but what specifically about Naruto do you like? Do I know why Ippo doesn't have dub? Does it not? I watched it sub, but does it not have a dub? I actually don't know. How you doing, Yvonne? Shonen? I like shonen. Or are you asking for shonens? Is there anything you watch besides anime, like movies? Not often, only because I have so little free time that even when I watch anime, it's not a whole lot. But yeah, I do like to see superhero movies, or just things like Coach Carter, Freedom Writers, things like that, or Infinity War. Did I watch Demon Slayer movie? I have not. Gotchakuda, I haven't seen it. Do you think the new anime shows are similar to in plot? Not really. I mean, you could probably find some inspiration, some similarity somewhere. Also, thank you, Vicious, for the cowboy hat. Karate and Kung Fu is MMA, bro. I mean, I don't practice MMA. Well, mixed martial arts is a combination of multiple martial arts. You said you asked me if I practice MMA. I've done karate as a kid. And I did Kung Fu in college. If Ben 10 turned into an anime, would I watch it? I watched Ben 10, so sure, why not? Out of the big three, which MC do I like most? Might be Ichigo. Actually, it depends when. I think it depends when, based on where they are currently, their current personality types, I might pick Ichigo, maybe. Or Naruto. I mean, I like Luffy's writing the most, but you said, whose personality I like the most? Probably Ichigo and Naruto. Thank you, Alex, for the follow. You like Fire Force? I like the first season. I would agree. Past the first season, it was not impressive. Goku or Chi-Chi? Not really a huge Chi-Chi fan, so I guess Goku. What is a good first anime to watch? What are you generally interested in? Genre-wise, story-wise, what are you generally into? Could even be a topic, a theme, anything. Thoughts on Bungo Stray Dogs? Haven't seen it yet. Vinland Saga, 10 on 10. Thank you, No Name. Thank you, No Name, for the heart. Did I watch Attack on Titan? I have. Do I have a mom or a dad? I've had 3 dads, so yes. And what do I think of Tokyo Ghoul? I like the first half. In your opinion, who's strong? I don't do the power scaling stuff. Job application when? I don't know. When are you applying for a job? I'm not hiring. Do I like To Your Eternity? I love it. Welcome back, Jesu. What anime do I watch? I've seen over 900 series. You're going to have to be more specific. Zoro or Sasuke, character development-wise, I'm more of a Zoro guy. Goku or Naruto? I prefer Naruto. Naruto. Do I want to know if you want to share your favorite anime, by all means, share it. Win for not hating. Hey, if you like a series, I'm not going to try and take that away from you. You can have any favorites you want, no problem. Is it normal that Naruto on Crunchyroll is only in Japanese? I think on Crunchyroll's kind of being a letdown recently, isn't it? Daily screen time, a lot. A lot. Death Note, seen it multiple times. Demon Slayer, enjoy it very much. Is Bleach good? I think it's great. Moriarty Patriot, haven't seen it. Green haired one, okay, that's Law of Weki. Great series. What about Baki? I've seen Baki, not a huge fan though. How old do I have to be to be on the live? Well, anyone can be in here, and just in the chat, anyone can hang out here as long as you're respectful to everyone else. It's cool. Do you think Demon Slayer is good? I do. Is Vinland Saga Season 2 worth watching? I loved it. 10 on 10 for me. Be honest, do you or would I like to watch JoJo's? I'm almost done part 4. I don't have a favorite anime of all time. I don't follow soccer, so I can't tell you who's the best. What's my job? This in the gym. What's Law of Weki? I'm just going to tell you a little bit, and you're going to have to figure out the rest. The kid, okay, a bunch of people have different, like, unique abilities, and the main character has the ability to turn trash into trees. It's awesome, I promise you. Thoughts on Solo Leveling? Great series. Demon Slayer, I like it as well. You got to go to bed soon? That's okay. Do I like jellies? It depends on the jelly. Naruto or Demon Slayer? Naruto. What is my favorite sports anime? Ippo. Keep going, man. Don't listen. Who cares about haters anyway? I'm here to hang out. How you doing, Shirley? Unpopular opinion. Code Geass Season 2 wasn't nearly as good as Season 1. I mean, like, look, if that's your preference, that's cool. That's fine. Fine here. Thank you, Dan, the names. What anime did you just describe with the trash and trees? Law of Weki. Would I rather have any stand from JoJo's or any non-legendary Pokemon? I will take a non-legendary Pokemon because I don't really care about having stands. If I'm going to pick a stand, it might be Harvest. But otherwise, yeah, I'll probably just get Gengar. Gengar's cool. I found out I have a great-great-great-grandparents that were Nazis. Well, that's a colorful backstory, I guess. If you was interested in listening to some really amazing anime raps, I don't listen to rap, I'm sorry. You lost me there. I dropped Shangri-La Frontier. Should I pick it up again? So here's the thing. If you drop a series, you probably had reason for dropping that series. If another person that you like or respect, whatever, likes that series, don't feel pressured to watch it again. Like, you have to like it. If it wasn't your thing, that's okay. If you want to try it again, that's also okay. Griffith or Johan? I prefer Johan. How you doing, Mixie? Is JoJo actually good? I do think JoJo's is good. Where do you even start? Well, there's parts to it. Parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty straightforward. People might say that part 1 isn't that great by comparison. I still think part 1 is good. But if you... I'd say once you get to part 2, 3, I'd hope you're having a good time. Can you show me my favorite anime shirt? I don't own any anime shirts. Do I watch... I mean, I have a Goku sweater, so never mind. I have one. Do I watch Gintama? I tried it. Wasn't for me. Would I rather have Lights IQ or go Super Saiyan? I don't... Well, first of all, I'm not even going to get into the whole why IQ is a terrible metric for intelligence. I'm just going to say would I rather have his general intellectual capacity? The thing is, what am I going to do with being Super Saiyan? Aside from being like, okay, I get to like be really strong and fast, and giant glowy hair, which sounds like a real pain to maintain, I think intelligence would be more useful. Good morning, it's 8:46, cool. In Tokyo, Japan, well, I'll see you in 2 years. I'm heading over. It's pretty good, but I'm still on season 1 of what? JoJo's? I hope you're enjoying season 1. Which waifu? I don't have any waifus. What do I think about Kingdom? Haven't seen it. Would I rather know what the One Piece is a year before everyone else, or have a bug-type Pokemon? I'm taking a Pokemon. I don't need to know. I'll wait along with everyone else, no problem. Also, thank you, Zimzaba, for the Fest Pop, whatever that is. That looks cool. Favorite sitcom? I don't really watch many sitcoms. I really don't watch many sitcoms, now that I think about it. I'm here to meet... some weird people in chat today. Name a good food. Ramen. What do I think about One Piece? Or what do I think the One Piece is? I don't know yet. I don't know. Sosuke Aizen out of 10. He's at least an 8. I'll say like an 8 plus. Dio or Jotaro? I'm more of a Jotaro guy. How you doing, Seedly? Yes, I'm on a treadmill. Can you show you the sweater? Oh, the Goku sweater thing. Hang on. There you go. Got the old Goku sweater. There you go. Have I ever went to South Africa? I have not. Why is bro walking endlessly? Why are you not? Who would... I don't do the power scaling stuff. Thoughts on Illumi Hunter x Hunter? I do not like him. I do not like him. If you want, you can just call me Sprout. It's going to be impossible to keep track of all the different names. I'll try and remember Seedly. Is endlessly training his body? Man, this isn't training. This is not training. This is barely walking. Am I barefoot? No. That would be kind of gross to walk barefoot on a treadmill. Name a bad food? No such thing. You can make some pretty bad combinations, though. You could probably make some nasty combinations, but individually, I don't know. What do I not like? Oh, you know what? There's a lot of foods that people like that I don't like. Like, I'm not big on what was it? I'm not a huge candy person, so maybe like the Reese's Cuffs things. Bad food is hamburger. No, I love hamburgers, hot dogs, and French fries. Answer your question. Do it. Okay. I don't see any. Guys, stop asking power scaling stuff. What's the best in the big three? I mean, I like them all for different reasons. Naruto's anime, One Piece's story, Bleach's manga. Have I seen Natalia? I dropped that one. I don't like Nutella. Yeah, I don't like Nutella either. I'm back from the episode of Campfire Cooking. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's on the agenda? This, and then we're finishing up Has Been Hotel Season 2. And if I have time after that, I'll watch JoJo's. What do I think of Bleach? Great series. Do I like MHA? Absolutely. Genuinely thought about Kid Goku versus... I don't think about power scaling at all. Salty or spicy? I like them both. It kind of depends on the mood. If right now, if you were to say, like, pick something, I'm in the mood for more spicy, because I just had a giant, like, pork loin, so I've had my salty. I could go for something spicy. Do I like Demon Slayer? Absolutely. Do I like Achakuda? Haven't seen it. Favorite Zoldyck besides Killua? The dad. Forgot his name. What was his name? Oh, wait, the uncle's good, too. You know what? I'm taking his uncle. I just forgot his name. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. You know, I'll just look it up. I'll just look it up. Forgot his name. Not the uncle. The grandpa. The grandpa. Zoldyck's. Boom. I know you're probably just going to say his name in chat, but I'll look it up just so I can, like, ingrain it into my memory. Maybe Silva. Kikyo. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, Silva's the dad. Yeah, anyways. Gurren Lagann, not for me. When is the Has-Been Reaction Gang? I'm not doing a reaction video. The weakest One Piece character does not exist because power scaling is a waste of my time. Zeno, yes, thank you, Zeno. Thank you. Do you want to love me? Nope. What you thinking about Neon Genesis? I don't think about it. It wasn't for me. Guys, stop asking power scaling stuff. I don't do it. That's not your name, buddy. I hope not. Yours is laggy. That sucks. Zig Zoldyck. Oh, Zig Zoldyck? What? Okay, anyways. Do I watch Neon Genesis? I do not. Religion? Nope. What do I think about Gurren Lagann? Again, I don't watch it. One Piece? Great. What do I think about ReZero? Season 2 is alright, but 1 and 3 were... Well, 1 is really good, 2 is decent, 3 is good. Favorite anime character? Don't have one. I've seen too much. How you doing, Abby? We're just talking about a bunch of different anime. He's hungry for attention. No, I'm just hungry. What do I like better, Saitama or Goku? I like Goku more. No, I don't like Gurren Lagann. That's the point. What do I think about Solo Leveling? It's a good time. Should I watch Steins Gate or something better? I mean, if you like Steins Gate, go watch Steins Gate. Give it a shot. See if you like it. It just wasn't for me. I'm not telling other people not to like it. Thank you, Nero. I love your... thank you, I have no idea how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Demon Slayer? I like Demon Slayer. Have I watched Cyberpunk? I have not. What is wrong with Gurren and believing in yourself? I'm not saying anything's wrong with Gurren. I'm saying it's not for me. Are you a fan of spicy ramen? Sure. Yeah, of course. Steins Gate was so good. It just wasn't for me. What about Simon specifically from Gurren Lagann? I mean, I remember who he is. Again, I did not get very far into the series. No, you cannot eat my hair. That's kind of creepy. Do I have a favorite character in Ippo? It's Ippo. I know it's predictable. He's the MC, but I can't help it. He's awesome. Do I like your name? I mean, unknown. Cool. Do a push-up once for a subscriber. I mean, if I do a push-up, you physically won't be able to see it. Also, come on, give me a challenge. Push-ups are easy. Do I watch romance anime? Yes, I watch tons of it. Do I think I'm weird? Everyone here is weird. Mister, don't make me put you in timeout, because that is just, now you're just getting creepy. Have I seen the case study of Vanitas? I have not. What? Okay, watch. It'll be the best 4 hours of my life. Of what? Have I seen Goku or Moro? I don't. Or Moro. I mean, I haven't gone that far in the manga. I am not reading the super manga. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, RJ. I'll just say RJ. Some headphones? You can get some headphones. Big Bro, do you see Somali and the Four Spirits? I have not. Can you say the first anime I've seen? Dragon Ball. No, my first anime was Dragon Ball. Have you ever played a match of... Dude, what's wrong? Okay, no, I'm putting you in timeout. You need to chill. You guys need to, like, come on. Have some level of decency. Trigun is great. Is doing push-ups every day good for muscle? I mean, if you're completely new to exercise, look, you can do it if you want. If your goal is to maximize hypertrophy, then no. You kind of want to, like, you can do push-ups every day you want and be fine. If you're new to training, you'll get some development from it. You'll need to progress things over time and do harder things or more weight or so on. But you go ahead and do push-ups if you want to. Can we do the thing? I have no idea what you're talking about, Ari. I mean, I write messages for Miku. Oh, okay. What quick anime you recommend to watch right now? So if you're looking for something short, you could just try, you know what? Cyber 6. There you go. Can we put a girl on? There's no one here to put on the live stream. What's the best manhwa manga? I don't read enough manga. I really don't. I'm not the person to ask. Is Bleach peak? I think it's very good. Do you like Dr. Stone? I do for the most part. Favorite anime game? Maybe Tenkaichi 3. You've seen Hunter x Hunter several times. See you later, Rahi. Keep going and keep growing. Hit 100,000. I mean, I don't worry about the subscriber count. We're just here to hang out. Just answer what? I literally don't see your messages, man. When's my birthday? In 2 weeks. Who mentioned Dr. Stone? Somebody in chat somewhere. It's actually been mentioned a few times. One Punch Man, I'm up to date. Do I know the Mimic? Not sure which Mimic you're referring to. See you later, Rahi. Have I seen JoJo's? I'm almost done part 4. Do you think Togashi is a genius writer for Hunter x Hunter? I think Hunter x Hunter is great. Fantastic series. The only message I see from you is like you complaining about me not seeing your messages. What was the most satisfying moment in Shippuden? Honestly, I'm a Shikamaru fan all the way. It might have been when Shikamaru beat Hidan. They might have been that moment. I'm just a big Shikamaru guy. Is Deku strong? Yes, he is. Favorite shonen? I have no idea. I've seen, I don't know, 500, 600, maybe more. Actually, no, I've seen more than that. I've probably seen over 700 shonens. What's your favorite anime scene in a fight? I have no idea. Like, that's too broad. I've seen nearly 1,000 series. Picking one fight, I don't know. I just don't know. Favorite verse of the Mimic? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is Fan Good? Wait, I know. I don't think. Oh yeah, I don't think I've seen it. What do I think of? I'm trying to remember. I keep forgetting every time. I forget what that stands for. Every single time. I need you guys to write out what the anime is. Five Nights at Freddy's. No, I have not seen Five Nights at Freddy's. Thoughts on Drake? Don't listen to him. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at that stuff. Hunter x Hunter could be the best anime. Any anime could be the best anime. Whatever your favorite is your favorite. It's just not going to be everyone's favorite. MHA episode? Yes, today's episode was great. One Piece? Awesome. You like more shonen or seinen? I like both equally. It comes down to the series. Am I walking? Yes. Have I done any martial arts? Karate and kung fu. Favorite color? Don't really have one. And now I can't do anything but sing the stupid song. That sucks. Have I trained? I have a Dragon Ball Z sweater. That's awesome. What? Okay. Would you eat Grill Master Piccolo's food? Yeah, sure. Why not? I like food. Do I like Don? I mean, not really. No. It's good, but it's not for me. Since when are you live around this time? My schedule was thrown off today. Guys, you need to join the Discord so you get notified. What's my favorite sports team? I do not care about any sports team at all. Why Edwin? I don't know what you're talking about. Have I watched JoJo's? I'm almost done part 4. Opinion on Cyberpunk? Haven't seen it. Thank you, Dragon, for the follow. I made the mimic, you guys. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's respectable, but it hurts. Oh, to not have any sports teams? I mean, yeah, I just don't follow any sports in any capacity. Have I watched my friend has it in for me? I have not. I didn't like Don. Very happy to hear. I mean, look, there's no series that every person's going to like, and that's fine. The guy's just rage baiting? What are you talking about? I'm clearly not rage baiting anybody. Gang, answer my question. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you like Batman? I like the Dark Knight trilogy. Push-ups or pull-ups? I'm definitely more of a pull-up fan. What are your thoughts on Chainsaw Man movie? Very good. Breeze was very good. I'm not really into Drake. Drake May. I don't know who that is. Is that his last name? Hi from Serbia. What is this live? We mostly talk about anime. Do I like Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry. Haven't seen it. Have I seen Osan Adventure? I have. It was pretty decent. Pretty good. What's my favorite song? I actually don't have a singular favorite song. Is your name Edwin? No. Would I recommend To Your Eternity? I would, if you're emotionally prepared for it. I can fix Reese. Good luck with that. Good anime. Can you be a little more specific? Any kind of genre, a theme, something to kind of narrow it down. But how old am I? I take no offense to you asking how old I am. I don't care. I'm 33. Favorite Ippo fight? Probably versus Sendo. Ippo versus Sendo. Worst anime character? Guys, I've seen too much. You're asking questions that are way too broad. Thoughts on David Goggins? I'm not a fan. Read Berserk or watch Vinland Saga? Can you not do both? Because both of those are really good. Both of those are really good. And kind of similar-ish. I'm a Vinland. I mean, Vinland Saga is a 10 on 10, but Berserk, damn. You could flip a coin on that one. Birthday's in 2 weeks. I think the Mimic beat. Okay. What do I think of Kaguya? Oh, the Kaguya. Oh, of Naruto, the Kaguya arc. I like the War arc. I liked everything up to that point. I don't even dislike the Kaguya arc. I just preferred the Madara section of that fight. I preferred before that. Which one do I like the most? OG Dragon Ball, GB, Super, or Z? Z. Actually, I'm actually torn between Dragon Ball and Z. Definitely not Super. Definitely not Super. But I think I could go with, you know what? I'm going Dragon Ball. Homage, haven't seen it. Do you know, is there any new about quintessential quintuplets? That show's over. That show's done. Name an NBA player for an edit. I don't follow the NBA. I can't even name any current players. Sasuke or Kurapika? I prefer Kurapikas. What's your rating on Shangri-La? Depending on the... I'm going to say like a 7.5 to an 8. Because like towards the end of the last season, it was kind of okay, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But season 1 was stronger. Also, thank you, Weasu for the rose. Dungeon Meshi wanted. Oh, Dungeon Meshi. That's at least an 8.5, maybe a 9. I'm gonna say at minimum. I'll say at least 8.5. I'm still waiting for it because my favorite romance. I missed what you're talking about. Sorry. No favorite JoJo stand. I don't have one, but like if I have to, if I'm pressed, I might pick Harvest. Hot take. Super is kind of underrated. I mean, You can have any favorite you want. If you really like Super, that's okay. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Who do I like more, One Piece or Goku? One Piece. Top 5? I don't have a top 5. What's your rating on One Piece? Probably like a 8.5 to a 9. I have to take points off for the Sanji slander and the bad pacing, which they are fixing now, which I do appreciate. Best character in Haikyuu, I'm a Kageyama fan. Harvest, he's a man of culture. I mean, Harvest is really convenient. Like, just the practical use of that is fantastic. I would love Harvest. Agame no kill. All right. Please. Okay. Have I read the One Piece manga? I'm way behind, but to a certain extent, yes. What's better, Mr. Beast Peanut Butter Cup or Reese's? I don't eat either of those. What would you rate the OG Naruto? Ooh. At least, you know what? Probably a 9. I'll just say, probably a 9. Blue Lock, I enjoy Blue Lock. Sad anime. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Please play Homage. I don't know what it is. What's your opinion on Hollow Knight? Haven't played it. Rate Demon Slayer? Solid 8-ish. Yeah, I feel comfortable with like an 8-ish range. Favorite anime? I have no idea. I've seen too many. Who's better, Luffy or Harvest? I prefer Luffy to Harvest. Have I watched Cowboy Bebop on Netflix? I have not watched it on Netflix. I also haven't watched it at all yet. I need to start. Best gaming isekai? For me, that'd probably be Log Horizon. Are you caught up on Demon Slayer? Besides Infinity Castle, yes. It's a song. I'm not the person you want rating your songs. Just trust me on that. I'm not. Trigun is great. Is Ging a bad? Oh, is Jing a bad dad? Yes. Jing is a bad dad. He is a bad dad. Let me just fix the TikTok. Oh wait. We deactivate for inactivity. Hang on. Play an audio. Hold on. TikTok is being really dumb. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Why? Okay. Okay, guys. TikTok is being dumb, and it's gonna time out. Okay, so TikTok. Oh damn. Damn it! TikTok is being stupid. TikTok is being really stupid. Hang on. It's trying to close my live stream. Okay, I think I got it. TikTok is not... Oh my god, can you stop? Okay. TikTok is going to shut itself down. It's not letting me do anything. So in 4 minutes, it's going to close, and I'm just going to relaunch it. In 4 minutes, it's going to close. I'm going to relaunch it. Am I on Twitch? No. So yeah, TikTok chat, just letting you know, all 80 of you, the Twitch is going to close in 4 minutes. I'm just going to relaunch it. So please follow. I'm going to reboot it. Thank you, Unknown. Favorite game? Probably the Mass Effect series. Did I watch Scissor 7? I have not. Gang, I literally seen every anime. Please drop the sauce. You have not seen every anime, considering there's tens of thousands. What's my favorite game? Low-key, they should have gave the Hashira more breathing screen time. More breathing screen time? Really? I don't know, man. I think they have enough. Mushoku Tensei for Gooners? I mean, I couldn't do it. Low-key, here's my hot take. I'm caught up on Demon Slayer, and I think the episode with the Mimic is the best. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I don't think it's really is it a hot take to just have a favorite episode? Is it really that crazy to have a favorite episode? You can have any favorite you want. Favorite anime? I have no idea. I've seen too many. What do I think about Attack on Titan? Do I like the end of it? I do like the end of it. When do we find out when Tanjiro and Muzan... Oh, I don't know. Probably in the next movie or two. Please, bro, rate what? I'm not rating your music, man. I'm not the guy for that. Can I have the last comment? We're not going anywhere. We're still here for a little while. When Boruto finishes, imagine Madara saying, wait. When Boruto finishes, imagine Madara saying, so this was your dream, Naruto? Oh. Nah, that would suck. It's really good in the episode. Edwin made the mimic, and it was difficult to put the pieces together. I feel like I'm missing something here. What are y'all talking about? Mostly just different anime. First anime was Dragon Ball. Shangri-La Frontier was not good. I disagree. I thought it was very good. The ending of the last season was kind of bad, though. Sing a song. I'm not a singer. I don't know I don't know what you're expecting from me. I'm not a singer. What do I think about Gurren Lagann? Wasn't for me. Have I seen Dark Gathering? I have not. Do you like the first episode of One Piece? I do. Or the last? I like them both. Shangri-La Frontier is a good time waster. I don't think it's a time waster. I think it's genuinely a fun series. We talk about anime and the mimic stuff. Just do it. No, guys, you can't tell me what to do. Meliodas solos every time. Again, power scaling is silly. Stop it. Come on. Do you think Ippo won his first handful of fights by dumb luck? No. Absolutely not. Promised Neverland, haven't seen it. Favorite quintessential quintuplet. So I said Yotsuba for the longest time, and I still say that, but part of me wants to say Miku. I do not touch Roblox. I will never touch Roblox. Good isekais, Log Horizon, Overlord, Digimon, Slime, ReZero. Favorite, I don't have a favorite series. Again, Goku does not solo. You know, Mega Man NT Warrior, fantastic. You know what? You get Orange. You get some bonus points because I think you're the first person to mention specifically Mega Man NT Warrior. I like Miku, but I look. I know how the show ends. I know the ending. I did not make a mistake. Would you look like Muzan? No, I would not look like Muzan. Also, guys, the TikTok's about to end. The TikTok's about to end. I'm going to reboot it, okay? I'm coming right back. Give me a few seconds, okay? I'm relaunching it. Okay. I'm relaunching it. Okay. There we go. All right. I just lost like 70 people in my TikTok chat. That sucks. Okay, let me move my YouTube chat back over here. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hatsune Miku, is that you? No, it is not. It is not. So welcome back, TikTok. I'm sorry for disappearing for a second. I did warn you. Me and YouTube chilling. Yeah, you're good. TikTok likes to shut down my live stream randomly. It's really annoying. I have the PS2. That's cool. I used to have one. Fixing Reese. Reese was really good. Can I show you a message I write to Miku? Why are you writing Miku? So yeah, TikTok chat. Welcome back. I'm sorry for the disconnect. Have you tried to watch One Punch Man Season 3? I'm up to date. I'm up to date on it. I'm playing on my Xbox. Cool. You are messing up my important schedule. Okay. Can we all start talking about how Edwin made the mimic? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Which anime has the better character story, Demon Slayer or Fullmetal Alchemist? Fullmetal Alchemist. It's not my birthday, but thank you anyway, KK. Freke? What are you talking about? I would unfollow Mr. Beast. I don't follow Mr. Beast. Escanor or Whitebeard, who has the better mustache? The better mustache. Okay, so you know what? I cosplayed Escanor. I had his mustache glued to my face. It was not comfortable. I feel like Whitebeard's would be even more uncomfortable to wear. I think... Damn. It depends how I want to answer the question, because I think Escanor's mustache is easier to wear than Whitebeard's. I don't know. I think I'm Team Escanor here. Thoughts on Blackbeard? Really interesting villain. Really interesting villain. Tomorrow is Sunday again. Time to enjoy the One Punch Man torture. I'm enjoying. Like, I'm having an okay time. I would unfollow Mr. Beast if he was freaky with the mimic. Okay. Nino's my favorite. I mean, you can have any favorite, any quintuplet that you want. If you've seen the ending though, then you know how it goes. You think pre-time skip or time skip One Piece is better? I like them both for different reasons, but I am having more fun post time skip. but I have no complaints about the pre-time skip. There are things I miss. There are things I miss about pre-time skip. I have to feed my dad. Okay, cool. How you doing, scientist? On the yaoi theme, I would only like it between Edwin. Okay, guys are okay. I have a GameCube. GameCubes are awesome. Top 5. I don't have a top 5. Thoughts on Solo Leveling? It's a fun series. Good thing is Gachikuta also out tomorrow. I mean, again, I haven't seen Gachikuta. I've seen the ending. I didn't like it. Oh, well, I'm not too surprised. I'm so pissed at TikTok. We had 70 people. We had like 70, 80 people. God dab nabbit. Thoughts on Dragon Ball? I really like Dragon Ball, just not a huge Super fan. Funny enough, because I have a Super sweater. Thoughts on the newest To Your Eternity episode? I actually have not seen the newest episode. I'm one episode behind. What did Obito mean by "there's nothing in my heart" when his chest was opened by Kakashi? Basically said that he discarded all of his feelings, which he obviously did not. He was lying to himself. It's me, Goku. I heard you're talking about anime. We are. Thoughts on the new One Punch Man episodes? I'm having an okay time. I'm gonna head out. No, you're not, KK. You're stuck here. What's my favorite? I don't have a favorite. Bro, everyone likes you for love. Thank you. You look like you got cheated on. Nope, never had that. Old Whitebeard doesn't have hair on his head. It's mustache going on the. Okay. Have I seen the Reeves movie? I have. Really good movie. Naruto, fantastic series. Attack on Titan, I enjoy it. You like more mangas or anime? Anime. My boy, I didn't do anything wrong. I just wanted to do my dream. Griffith. No, you did everything wrong, man. You're going to prison. Have you ever seen the last episode of Hero Academia? Well, if you mean the newest episode, yes. The last episode's not out yet. Attack on Titan is easily... I mean, it's not my favorite, but okay. Thoughts on Denji compared to other MCs? I mean, I don't know what you mean. Is he a well-written MC? Sure. Is he my favorite? No. I mean, like, I don't know what you mean by that. Black Clover, great series. How you doing, Dragon? Seven Deadly Sins, it's a good series, but it has a lot of problems. Like, a lot of problems. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the last episode. The last episode. It was really good. Thank you, Z, for the follow. Is my favorite Mega Man series ever. Fair enough. You think Yamato was a good character in Shippuden? Yes. Yes, I do. My mom weighs 400 pounds. Okay, maybe you shouldn't feed her Big Macs. Chainsaw Man can't defeat Makima, but Denji can. Okay. Alright. Makima, best written new gen villain? Not ready for the... No, here's the thing. You're asking a subjective question, or making a subjective opinion. So there is no best. You can have any favorite you want. JoJo's, I really like JoJo's. Opinion on peak Bleach, I really like Bleach. Favorite character would be Kisuke or Kenpachi. What should I do? Do something. Attack on Titan is top 5. I mean, if it's in your top 5, that's cool. Thank you, Z, for the heart. No cap has been said. Kenpachi's awesome. Do I watch anime with subtitles or the dubbed? I watch both, depending on the anime. Is Avatar: The Last Bender a Western? Yeah, it's made here. It's American. Do I recommend to watch One Piece? I generally do. But like, if you're asking, like, do you want to stop? If you're 100 episodes in and you're asking if you should stop, like, are you asking because you're not enjoying yourself or because you don't know if it's still good later? One Piece is not peak fiction. I think it is. But if it's not your thing, that's also okay. Would you like to be Jack like Yujiro? I'm not trying to be someone else. I'm just trying to be me. Just started watching anime for the first time. Watching Solo Leveling in 2 days, and now got Shikuda. Nice. Thoughts on Nana? I haven't seen it yet. The villain of Dragon Ball Super? Which villain? There's a lot of villains. Have I seen Samurai Jack? Samurai Jack is a gem. How you doing, Aaron? Do I watch anime with English subtitles or dubbed? I watch them both. Sukino's a better new gen villain than Makima. I mean, again, you guys can have any personal preference you want. Should I watch anime while doing cardio? Why not? I think that'd be great. The One Piece is real. It is. Do I enjoy romance? I absolutely do. Evangelion, I'm not really into it. How you doing, Beagle? I'm waiting for the Elbaf arc to begin. A lot of us are. Get a better mic. I am planning on getting. It's Black Friday coming up. I'm planning to do some shopping. But this is a $200 mic, so it's like this isn't like a cheap mic. Do you like Shinra Kusukabe? Oh, Shinra. The only Shinra. Wait, is that Shinra's last name? I forgot his last name. What games do we play? Well, we just finished Simulacra the other day. I play a lot of different games. Anything from like Helios Hotel, Mouthwashing, to Baldur's Gate, Halo, Gears of War, Mass Effect, to like we did Untold Stories. We did like horror games, action games, a bunch of different games. From Fire Force, yeah, Shinra from Fire Force. I like Shinra. Did you watch Deku? Yes, I watched Deku. Hero Academia, yeah. Does Seven Deadly Sins have W animation? For the first half, not so much the second. What time are you going to end the stream? When my friend messages... Actually, let me pop up in Discord, because I'm actually waiting on them. Let me pop that open. So when my friend messages me on Discord, I'll hop off, because we're going to finish Has Been Hotel tonight. I gotta watch Bunny Girl, not really for me. MHA ended today. I watched the episode. There's no way. That was not the... No, it didn't. Because I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer for the next episode. It didn't end today. The fight ended today. The series isn't done. Hold on. There we go. I've just got to season 3 of AOT. Nice. A villain in Dragon Ball Super. Well, like, are you asking me to name a villain in Dragon Ball Super, or are you just... I don't know what you're asking. Fushi the Goat. Fushi is pretty awesome. Do I know an anime for me? Tell me about what you're into, and I'll try and find you a good anime. Would you like to, or have I played Undertale? I have never played Undertale. My theory is that Yuji in the new JJK isn't an MC anymore. I haven't seen the new JJK. Would you kiss a girl or never watch anime? Kiss a girl or never watch anime? I've already kissed a girl, so I guess I'm fine. Can you name a good adventure series? Try Maji. Thank you, Sava. Name a villain in Dragon... Oh, name a villain. Okay. How about... Goku Black. I'll just go with Goku Black. I'm not a fan of him, but okay. Black Clover, MHA, JJK, Dragon Ball, Baki, Yu-Gi-Oh! So, shonens. A lot of you guys are mostly watching shonens. Do you only watch shonens? I feel like a lot of you are only watching shonens. Try Law of Wacky. How about One Piece? One Piece is solid. Favorite villain in Naruto? Probably Madara. Who, in your opinion, is the best MC of all time? I feel like that's a question only newbie anime watchers ask, because if you've seen hundreds of series, I don't know how you pick one. Do I know? No. Zoro? You meant to say Zoro? I like Zoro. Unk mad because his GPA in the negative. Get a job. Okay, so you're getting blocked because you're spamming chat. You're spamming chat, buddy. So you can just leave. There you go. How much would you rate Solo Leveling? It's like an 8. Because like, in terms of entertainment value, it's like a 9. In terms of overall, 8. You were drawn to what? I don't enjoy AOT that much. I think it's a good series. I just don't enjoy it that much. What hero in Naruto you think would best fit as a villain? I mean, well, Sasuke is technically a hero now. He was can we use Sasuke because he was a villain, and now you could argue he's more of a hero, like right now. Yeah. What do you know about Mob Psycho 100? Fantastic series, 10 on 10. Well, at least a 9, maybe a 10. Opinion on Dorohedoro? I still need to try it. You saw the live-action Legend of Zelda? I have not. Do I use Kiss Anime? I mean, I've used it. Which is better, Z or Super? Definitely Z for me. What hero in Naruto you think would be best as a villain? I already answered that. It's you again. It is me again. Favorite character to your eternity? Favorite character in To Your Eternity? It might be Gugu for me. It might be Gugu. Do you think Rent-A-Girlfriend is the worst anime of all time? It's pretty bad. I don't like it. Who wins, Luffy or Naruto? I don't do power scaling. That's me being honest. Not counting Sasuke, I didn't. Okay, fair enough. Okay. How about I could be sassy. I could be sassy and be like third Hokage because he didn't do a good job taking care of Naruto. In fact, he did a horrendous job. And people would say he's a villain for that. What about Danzo? Because like Danzo was like the shadow Hokage, like he thought he was doing what's best for the village when in reality he was more of a villain. I think Danzo, you have a good case. Opinion on Solo Leveling? Again, I have a good time with it. Do I watch romance? Absolutely. Have you guys seen the live action Black Clover? I actually didn't know there was one. Are you going to get a haircut? I already got one. My hair is fine. Naruto, imagine if he didn't find Iruka. Here's the thing. If Naruto became a villain and like what if Naruto joined the Akatsuki? He'd be dead. If he left the village, Akatsuki gets him, he's dead. Is the dude? Yeah, Gugu's one of the best characters. I love him. Berserk 1 on 10. If we're going with the 97 anime, probably like a 8.5. It's been a while since I watched it. Probably like somewhere in the 8.5 range. I'm back. Welcome back. How you doing, anime? You saw my comment and decided not to read it. You don't be acting all. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Do you know how many comments I'm getting? Chill. This dude is stealing my girl. I'm not stealing anyone's girl. I don't want anyone's girl. Personally, I'm a Vegeta enjoyer. I'm a huge Vegeta fan. He's one of my favorite characters. AOT or One Piece? One Piece. What is my favorite part of JoJo's? I'm almost done part 4, and it's been really good to me. I'll admit, I didn't like the first half of part 4. It's taken me a while, but the second half is really good. Who wins in the fight? Again, I don't do that stuff. Why are you streaming so late? Because our schedule, guys, join the Discord so you get notified when my schedule gets thrown off. Thank you, Isaac. But yeah, my schedule was off today. Favorite anime? Don't have one. Any good isekai? Digimon. Have I watched any Toru Universe in which MC is your favorite? I don't know what Toru Universe is. Shanks or Mihawk? I like them both, but I'm more of a Shanks guy. But like very, very probably because we haven't seen Mihawk do much. Does anyone disagree that Joseph's Joestar is the best JoJo? I mean, I think I'm more of a Josuke guy, but I like Joseph. I started with Pokemon and then found Naruto and never saw DBZ. I mean, if you're going to get into Dragon Ball, I would actually start with OG Dragon Ball. I'm in the Discord, I forgot. It's okay. Rating of Tokyo Ghoul, the first half is really good. Probably in like the 8-ish range. 8.5, somewhere in the 8-ish range. What is my favorite One Piece character? So I actually don't have a favorite One Piece character. I've tried, I get asked every stream, I just don't know. Is Banana Fish good? Haven't seen it. How you doing, James? Okay, we're still good. Deep Dragon Ball Z or Super? I'm probably going with the original. What's better, One Piece or Vinland Saga? As a whole, I'd say One Piece, but like, Vinland Saga is very, very good. It is very, very, very good. What do I rate AOT? Writing, probably like 8.5, 9. Enjoyment, like a 7. I stopped watching Tokyo Ghoul after season 2. I mean, it did fall off. The anime fell off. I would read it if you're really into it. I would just go read it. End your live stream. You must be tired. No, I'm good. I'm gonna end it when my friend's ready to watch Has Been. What do I think of Tokyo Revengers? I tried it. It was okay. Not the biggest fan. Made in Abyss. I just started. What do I think about One Piece making itself shorter? It's not really making itself shorter. It's going from weekly to seasonal, which I think is a very good thing. And if you mean the One Piece, which is like going to be a remastered version, I love it. Go for it. Please read mine. Just did. What series would you say that the manga is better? I don't read enough manga to tell you that. I'm just going to say Berserk. I'm just going to say Berserk. You like Tower of God? I do. Is that To Your Eternity? It is. Rating on Death Note? Like a 7.5. What would you choose if you could pick any quirk? I actually would choose not to have one, but let's say you're forcing me. Then Momo's or Mirio's. Zoro or Sanji, Zoro personally. Rate One Piece, again, like 8.5, 9. Have Zoro's sword style or Dracula Mihawk's hockey powers. I mean, I have no practical use for sword skills, so I'll take observation hockey. I got another one. What villain in Naruto would be best if he's a hero? How about Obito? Jigai is a pisser. I don't know what you're talking about, but all right. I got another one. Already answered that one. One Piece is changing the schedule and the best. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic decision. Completely agree. What's my favorite anime? I don't have one. Snafu is really good. It's not my favorite, but it's really good. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, top 15. For me, it's one of my favorite shonens of all time. It's a 10 on 10 for me. Have I watched Hell's Paradise? Not yet. Chopper Solos. Sub or dub, both. Rate Ippo for a sports anime, it's like a 10. Ippo is almost perfect to me. I have very minor complaints about Ippo. Demon Slayer, again, around an 8. Current romance, what? I don't think I'm actively watching any romance series, actually. Yeah, I'm actually not currently watching any romance series, surprisingly. Who is the white-haired guy in To Your Eternity? Does animation ruin manga's legacy? No. Some anime really fall short of the manga. That does happen. How you doing, Blue Gaming? Do you know when episode 9 on My Level 99? I don't know what you're talking about. You should watch Fragrant Flower. It is a 10 on 10. Already saw it. Have I not seen any message if you are... What is wrong with you, G-Guy? Kuroko Basketball, really good sports anime. One of my favorites. How do I pick what anime to watch? I have a list of series that I haven't gotten to yet. It is over 200 series long. So I just pick something from that list. Yeah, now I saw it. Do I think AOT ending is good? Yes. Thoughts on ReZero? Pretty damn good. Bluebird, that's Shangri-La Frontier. Also, Wayasu, thank you for the rose again. This might be pre-recorded. It is not pre-recorded. That's too much work. Can you not spam chat, G-Guy? Mob Psycho, fantastic series. Favorite character in AOT, Levi or Erwin? How good as a character is Fushi, in my opinion? Fushi is a fantastically written character. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He's probably one of the best currently airing MCs. 91 Days, I haven't seen it. Thank you, Spooky, for the follow. Do I watch One Punch Man? I do. Can I say hello to... not to them. Rate Bleach? Somewhere in like the 8 to 9 rate. It depends on the arc, because some arcs really drag it down. Thousand Year Blood War, fantastic. Rescue Rukia arc, fantastic. Arrancar arc, fantastic. But like Fullbringer arc, not a fan. I'm gonna say like 8.5, 9ish. Generally, what about Castlevania? I haven't seen it in so many years that I barely remember it. I do remember it being good though. Favorite character from One Punch Man? I usually say Watchdog Man. Some people tell me to say Moomin Rider, but which is fair. Either Watchdog Man or Moomin Rider. Favorite character by Gay G Guy. Okay, I know it's basically all about death. What's your most emotional death? Oh, you mean To Your Eternity? Maybe Gugu, just because he's one of my favorite characters. He probably is my favorite. Naruto, again, around a 9-ish, 9.5. Opinion on Black Clover, fantastic series. Ippo, rank it. I don't have a list. That's the thing, I do not have a list. It is my favorite sports anime. I'm watching One Piece. Do I have any tips? Don't feel like you have to catch up. Watch it at your own pace. I died of death. You do die from death. Favorite Susanoo design? Might be Madara's. Who has the most aura, Aizen or Madara? Here's the thing, though. I'm biased towards Madara, but when I think objectively, when I put those emotions aside and trying to think objectively, Like, Madara silenced a war. Like, his presence silenced a war. But Aizen literally, like, brought down, like, this man literally, like, I forgot what he, like, people were cowering in fear while he was still restrained to a chair. He's not even moving freely. He's still, like, stuck to the chair while destroying everything around him. Dude's a monstrosity. I'm really torn. I feel like my bias wants me to say Madara, but I see a very logical argument to say Aizen. Have I seen JJK? Yes. Best anime video game? I really don't play that much, but Tenkaichi 3 probably. Does Atla count as an anime? I haven't seen Atla. I find it very sad how Vegeta is treated in the series. Can you elaborate on that? Because Vegeta is one of my favorite characters. Do you think Makima is a good villain? I mean, I don't really like anyone in Chainsaw Man. The thing is, I like Chainsaw Man. I don't like any of the characters. I don't care for Makima. Have I seen Elfen Lied? I have. Not a huge fan of it though. Tokyo Revengers, wasn't a huge fan of that either. Have I seen Avatar multiple times? How do I feel about One Piece? Fantastic series. I have complaints though, but it's a great series. Rami Driss, your third stream, pipe down, take a shot. Okay, I'm lost there. Are you ready for the new Stranger Things? I'm not watching Stranger Things. Hero Academia, having a great time with it. Favorite Dragon Ball villain? Probably Cell, actually. Have I seen Danganronpa? I've seen season 1. I had fun with it. Have I seen Slang and no. Is Naruto overrated? I think overrated and underrated in a subjective conversation is a complete waste of time. Like what you like, dislike what you dislike. Who cares what most people say? Enjoy what you want. Favorite X-Men? Ooh, probably Storm. Maybe Storm. Maybe because I have a friend named Storm. Stop Lying, okay. Bungo Stray Dogs, I still have to watch it. Favorite comedy, Sakamoto Desuka. Yuji, I don't think I look like Yuji, but okay. Have I seen Kuroko? Several times. When did Pete Davidson start talking anime? I don't know, ask him. Naruto, I like Naruto. Favorite Avatar, favorite Avatar character, Zuko. Have been... Come on, chat is weird. Have I seen Hero Academia? I'm up to date on the anime and manga. How do I feel about Demon Slayer? What is your favorite I don't ship. Shipping is a waste of my time. I do like Demon Slayer, though. Opinion on JoJo's? I'm almost done part 4, having a pretty good time. What's better, going outside or anime? I'm a very outdoorsy person. I actually prefer going out. Well, it does depend on the day. It does depend on the day. Some days I do want to be by myself and just watch some anime, but I like to get out of the apartment, so. Are you caught up on One Piece? Yes, on the anime anyway. To Your Eternity Season 1 is peak. I would agree with you. How far have I walked? I actually am not tracking. I couldn't get into One Piece perfectly fine, and I finally looked into getting through the first couple arcs. Then I got to Grand Line. You know what? I'm glad you're enjoying it now. Thoughts on Ace of Diamond? I really like it. Berserk, another masterpiece. Vegeta's awesome character, but Goku favoritism. The thing is, we're starting to see a shift. We're starting to see a shift from that. I don't think it's always Goku favoritism. If you had to rewatch one anime, I wouldn't. If you're forcing me to rewatch one anime, I'm not watching anime anymore. I'm gone. Ultra Ego or Ultra Instinct? I prefer Instinct. You ever see Grimgar? I have not. Nana, it's on my list. Can't wait for final 3 episodes of MHA. I'm also having a really good time with it. What's my top 3? I don't have a top 3. I can't say finish to eternity. It's just too sad. It is sad, but it's worth the watch. How you doing, Unknown? Good night, Pun Pun. I haven't seen it. I do know of it though. Favorite AOT Titan? Probably the Armor Titan. Thoughts on One Punch Man? Season 1 is really good. Season 2 is fine. Season 3, despite, its issues, I'm having an okay time. Do I like Naruto? I do. Have I read Vinland Saga? I haven't read it. I watched it. The truth is hard sometimes. It can be. Favorite Gundam series? I'm not really into Gundam, but you know what? If we're talking mecha series in general, probably like Bravern. The truth is hard. Favorite Demon Slayer? Demon? probably Akaza. To be honest, I don't really care for the demons. Team Guillaume all the way. Do I like Gurren Lagann? Not really. A bit late, yes. Today's stream is way later than usual. What's my opinion on JoJo's? Having a really good time with it. Ragnar Crimson, haven't seen it. Do you think Yamcha could beat Heija? I don't do power scaling stuff. I know Ball, thank you. How many animes do I know I've seen over 900. I've seen over 900. Favorite character from Ippo? It is Ippo. Need a new anime recommendation? Tell me a bit about your taste and what your genres, themes, anything. Give me some sort of reference. Who overfarms the most in Naruto? Who overfarms the most? Kakashi? Maybe Kakashi? Yes, I'm on a treadmill. SAO or DBZ? DBZ by a mile. Favorite sports anime? Ippo. Favorite Demon Slayer? Demon, already answered that one. Have I seen Seven Deadly Sins? Yes. Fun series. Fan service is weird. Relationships are creepy. Animation quality falls off, but I still have a good time with it despite its flaws. Favorite anime? Don't have one. Any recommendations? My favorite anime is Re:Zero. So you like trauma, you like pain and suffering. You could watch Vinland Saga. You can watch. I'm trying to think pain and trauma. You could watch Angel Beats, which is a very different show, but still it'll break your heart. You could watch Charlotte. Philip, what? Do I have any favorite JJK characters? Oh wait. Do I like Full Metal? 10 on 10. Opinions on Shinobu being weakest Hashira? I really don't care about the power scaling stuff. Opinion on Vinland Saga? 10 on 10. Have I seen Parasite multiple times? It's another fantastic series. Dead Man Wonderland, another really good series. Full Metal Peak, I agree. It's middle of the night. Why do I think so? I mean, here it's not middle of the night. Here it's still early. We're good. Opinions on Bleach, great series. Favorite power system, Nen and Alchemy. My favorite anime is Sakura. Oh, Pet no Kanojo. That's a good one. That's a good romance. Okay. All right. My Love Story. Are you watching The Fragrant Flower? Already saw it. 10 on 10. Opinion on MHA. Really good series. Tokyo Ghoul. Enjoyed the first half. Nier Automata. I haven't seen it. Thoughts on live action anime? Sometimes it's done bad, sometimes it's done well. The best thing I could say is to have the authors and creators involved in the process. Good Night Dragon, opinion on Vinland Saga, it's a 10 on 10. I don't know, I just got to the live stream and say this. Okay. Did you make any hit tonight? I don't know what you're talking about, but all right. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Richmond. We're live every day. Thoughts on One Piece? Great series. It is 5:40. Well, you're 2 hours behind, buddy. Have I seen Gurren Lagann? I tried. It wasn't my thing. Thank you for the follow, PT. Have I seen Hero Return? I have not. Would I rather have Spider-Man's powers or One for All? The thing is, all of One for All, like every single quirk from One for All, because that's like a lot. Fire Force? I like Fire Force, but mostly the first season. Favorite love anime? Snow White with red hair. What RPG can I watch for the first time? You mean a role-playing game? I think you misunderstood there. I haven't seen Cyberpunk. I have not seen Gachakuda. Why are you trying so hard to be Michael Jackson? Trust me, I will never be Michael Jackson. I'll never be at that level. Do I like JJK? I do. Would I rather have One Punch Man's power? No. Or Domain expansion? I really have no reason to have either, but I guess strength and speed would be more practical, but I'd have to be really careful. What type of powers do you enjoy most in any fiction? I actually prefer real intelligence over like crazy powers. So if you want to make intelligence a superpower, I'll take that. Opinion on Code Geass, it's not really my thing, but it's a well-done series. Promised Neverland never started. I don't believe in the underrated, overrated system when we're talking subjective opinions. Like what you like, basically. You seem like a genuinely good... Thank you, Aiden. What's your opinion on Classroom of the Elite? It's a good series. I think the earlier seasons were stronger, but it's still a good series. What is my least favorite hero? Here's the thing. I never liked Mineta, but he does get better. I'm not saying that makes him like automatically, it makes him good now, but he did improve substantially since the like initial like season, first, 1 or 2 seasons. I don't think I hate him anymore because he does really develop. He really, really does. He's nowhere near as overbearing and suffocating or pervy. Least favorite? I struggle with that now. Can you not spam chat, please? Thank you. So I actually don't know who my least favorite is now. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout just because you're spamming chat, and it's it's not fair to everybody else. So you can stop that. Ranking on To Your Eternity, probably around a 9. It's really, really good. Is Death Note a good anime? I prefer the first half, but overall I would still say yes. Naruto opinion, I really like Naruto. You ever watch Hunter x Hunter? Multiple times. Favorite character, probably Meruem, now that I think about it. You should get mods. I do have mods, but the thing is, one, they have other jobs, and they are paid. So I can't afford to pay them every single stream. We're here every day. That'd be a lot of money. I pay my mods properly. Favorite Ippo character? Ippo. Do I read manga? Very rarely, if I'm being honest. Naruto, I don't do the power scaling stuff. Mob Psycho 100 is a really solid anime. If that's your favorite, perfectly valid, I get it. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I'm not the biggest fan, but I really like the writing for it. I really like the writing. I am on a treadmill. Nico Robin is pretty awesome. JoJo's, I'm on part 4, almost done. Have I watched an anime where you dropped it in the first episode? Many times. Many, many, many times. Kuroko, another great series. I don't actually have a peak series, but I've listed multiple 10 on 10s today. Full Metal, Flower That Blooms with Dignity, My Love Story. I can, go on for a few. What do I think of Your Lie in April? I think it's good. It just didn't hit me as hard as it hit other people. Like, I still think it's good. I just, it didn't hit me the same way. Would you say Bon and Melly are a top 5 duo? Here's the thing. I really like... There's things that they both do that really kind of irk me. I think they're a great duo for multiple reasons. I think they have problems for many reasons. And they have certain characteristics outside of their relationship dynamic that bother me. But overall, I still like them as a duo, yes. Top 5, I'm not sure if I could put them there, though. Muno no Nana, haven't seen it. Favorite manga, I don't read that much manga, to be honest. You just started Hero Academia. I start to watch Hero Academia. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, emoji with the roses. Thank you, and the heart. How many animes have I seen? Over 900. Have I watched Gurren Lagann? I tried it. Wasn't really my thing. My glorious scored Gugu. Yeah, Gugu is peak. Good morning. It is not morning here, but all right. Who do you think should have a better character development in Naruto? Shippuden or I'm actually going with Shino. I'm going with Shino. Shino is a great character, and he just got left behind. Have I watched Records of Ragnarok? I actually dropped it. Kuroko or Ahiru no Sora? I think I'm going with Kuroko. Can you make some pizza rolls? I don't currently have any pizza rolls. How do you watch anime from me? I think that's the right. How do you watch anime from me to you? Have I seen From Me to You? Yes, I have. Good. It was good. Hajime no Peak, I agree. You think Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 deserved a remake? I wouldn't. I would say sure. Yes. Thoughts on Soul Eater? I really like it. Do I watch anime on Crunchyroll? Sometimes, but I'm not renewing it again. Is Saitama... Again, I don't get into the power scaling stuff. Do I like Power Rangers? I haven't watched it in years, but absolutely. Mighty Morphing, Dino Rangers, was it Dino Force? Absolutely. Opinions on Akame ga Kill? Really good series. Don't get attached to anybody. Did I watch Shield Hero? I've seen every season, but the only good one was 1. Do I read manga? Very rarely. Thoughts on Solo Leveling? I've seen it twice, had a good time with it. Gojo? He's alright. I'm not a Gojo fan, per se. Favorite video game character? You know what? Because I don't know, I'm just going to grab one that comes to mind. You know what? I'll give you 2. I'm going to take Master Chief, because I'm a Halo guy. And I'm going to grab Mordin Solus from Mass Effect. Please tell me my friend that transport into a game is a isekai. That transport into a game. You mean like Shangri-La Frontier? No. So like it depends on the context. Like if you are transported into another world, then it's an isekai. If you're just logging into a video game, then it's not an isekai. So it could be if you are like transported, like you are into the world of the video game, then it's an isekai. So like Shangri-La Frontier is not an isekai. For example, just as an example, is Jumanji an isekai? Yes, that because in that you are literally transported into another world. It doesn't mean you need to die and be reincarnated, but if you are transported into another world, that's what categorizes an isekai. I just finished Vinland Saga. Congratulations, great series. Hunter x Hunter, great series. Do I have any retro anime? Yes, I do. Astro Boy, Cyber 6, Metabots, the original Beyblade. Oh, hang on, my treadmill's timing out. Are you going to watch the One Piece remake? I will. SAO, for some reason, is considered an isekai in many sources. I mean, because in that case, it's not just being logged into a game. You are literally transported into that, like you're stuck in that world. Watch Orb. I have not seen it yet. Favorite anime character? I have not the faintest idea. Do I like Dragon Ball? Indeed, I do. I started JoJo's. I like JoJo's. I think it's great. Big Boy Mike, thank you for the rose. If you could have an anime power, I actually wouldn't want any powers. If you give me some context and you're like, you have to pick something, I usually pick something, but I actually don't want anything. How you doing, Sean and Caden? Favorite art style? I have trouble with this one because, again, I've seen so many. I'd probably pick either Violet Evergarden or the Fate series. I listen to mostly like rock genres, like rock, punk rock, metal, instrumental kind of stuff. Thank you, Devin, for the follow. Thoughts on Code Geass? While it's not for me, it is a very well-written series. Solo leveling is not an isekai. Opinion on Kill la Kill? Kill la Kill is pretty good. Highly recommend. Opinion on Slime? Reincarnated as a Slime. Season 1 and 2 are really good. Season 3 was okay. Beyblade got so bad after Beyblade Burst. I mean, I haven't seen Burst. I've only seen the original. What would you name my stand? I mean, I'll name it Fridge. You read Shangri-La Frontier latest chapter? I don't read it. I only watch it. Why don't I like Code Geass? Because I literally was falling asleep. I could not stay awake. Did I watch Tokyo Ghoul? Yes, I did. First half was great. I look happy? Well, thank you, Sean. Parasite, great series. What do I think about JoJo's art style? I think it's very distinct and I enjoy it. Have I watched Ashito no Joe? Not yet. Strongest stands? I mean, I'm not really... Again, the power scaling thing, not really my domain. Is 2 Year Eternity worth it? Just be prepared for emotional trauma, but yes. Let's see. Let me just move this chat a little bit. Make sure TikTok doesn't time out. Okay, we're good. Are you watching MHA? Yep, up to date. Hold on. I need to move this so I can see the YouTube chat. Thank you. All right. I'm 8 and I ride a dirt bike. Okay, well, that's cool. Thoughts on Bungo Stray Dogs? I still need to watch it. Did I watch the JJK movie? Indeed, I did. It was good. I don't have a top 10. Jab, everyone has their taste, exactly. Who do you think should have a better character development in Naruto? I already answered that. Shino over Tenten. Most tragic anime I've watched? I actually don't remember the name of it though. It was some variant of a magical girl series that was very, very dark and abusive. It was very rough. Did I watch the Chainsaw Man movie? I did. It was very good. Can you come to my funeral? You're dead? That sucks, man. How old am I? 33. Thoughts on Vox or Alistair? Ooh, we're talking Has-Been Hotel now? Alistair's my favorite character. No, I'm not Christian. Top 3? I don't have a list. I do not have a list of like my top 3, top 5. I don't have a list. What's your all-time... I don't have a favorite character. Guys, I've seen too many series to pick one character. Have I watched Berserk or My Hero? I've seen both. Sell me into watching JoJo's? Okay, so what's so interesting about JoJo's? Besides, it's like... It's a very creative series with its approach to power systems and comedy and action and storytelling. the thing is, it's not like a straightforward battle shonen. It's very creative in how they approach fight scenes, and the characters are very dynamic and engaging, silly, dramatic, overly serious for comical effect, and just it's also very like how do I say this? How do I say this? I think its artistic style also kind of, the art style really matches well with the sense of action and like just with the story itself. Like the art style fits the story perfectly is what I'm trying to say. Who is a boy on the top left? That is Gugu from To Your Eternity. Is the dubbed good for JoJo's? I don't know the dubbed, so I don't know. Have I watched Murder Drones? I have not. Have I watched Minecraft? I have not, and I don't plan to. Black Lagoon is goated. I would agree. It's pretty good. Thoughts on Ragnar Crimson? Haven't seen it. Favorite character in Vinland Saga? Thorfinn. No, Thor's actually. Thor's. I know he's barely in it. I don't care. Do I like openings by Cold Rain? I don't know who they are. Did I watch Tatsuki Fujimoto? I have not. Thoughts on Madam Web? I haven't seen it. Watch One Piece? I already did. How you doing, Bright? I'm not religious. JoJo's is funny? I would agree. It is. Can you explain it a bit? Maybe you can guess the anime. I do read manga. I mean, here's the thing. With the Dark Magical Girl series, I've barely seen it. Like, I didn't watch very much of it. It has a young girl in it, like very young, like probably somewhere like 8, 10 years old, somewhere in that like very young child range. Very abusive family. Her brother beat her. She was like abused at school. Very dark scenery, like rain, cloudy, very dark atmosphere, urban setting. Clearly not like from a lower to middle class family. I couldn't tell if they were rich, but like it just starts off in a very gloomy setting. Thoughts on 26 episodes a year of One Piece? Sure, sounds great. Who is the little guy with the helmet? That is Gugu from To Your Eternity. I'm 33. I do like Indian food. Never had Indian street food, though. How long does it take me to watch all of these anime? Around 30 years. Opinions on Frieren? Fantastic series. What is my top 3? I don't have a top 3. Choosing to watch dub because you don't want to read is a skill issue. That's a stupid take. It's Keho. If you think that everyone has to watch sub, you are what's wrong with the anime community. Congratulations. You are narrow-minded and ridiculous. You are the problem. May you recommend me and my friend an anime? Do you and your friend have any personal preference in terms of genre, kind of stories you like, what you like to see in an anime, what you watch outside of anime for some sort of context? What was the first anime I've seen? Dragon Ball. Just something fun. You just want something fun? Okay. I don't know what your idea of fun is, so I'm going to give you a comedy that's simple, like Sakamoto Desuka. Okay, sub has more feeling, but dub is still good, but not all. Okay, so you can say the same thing about sub. Not all voice actors are going to be good. In either case, sometimes dub is better than sub, but even then, some people have different reasons or different preferences for wanting to choose one over the other. Some people might like the voice actors better. Some people listen to anime in the background and can't always be looking at the screen. Some people have listening and reading comprehension issues, and they can't do both at the same time, and the way for them to enjoy anime better is to have it in English or their preferred language. There's a bunch of different reasons, and we shouldn't discriminate based on how they like to enjoy their anime. Can you give me an anime that's like a shonen but has a really funny and odd power system? JoJo's. JoJo's is shonen and has a very distinct and fun power system. Dyslexia is what I have, and I can't read. Yeah, never discriminate. Enjoy anime however you want. Have I ever seen the TV series? You're funny. You're not. Actually, you're not funny. Sorry. What anime do you wish what anime do you wish I could rewatch with no memory? I get asked this every stream, and I always say none. Because I don't have the time to go back and rewatch old series. I'm already hundreds of series behind. I have a lot I want to see. I don't want to be rewatching anything. I want to see the new stuff that I haven't gone to yet. I just saw your short. Well, thank you. How you doing, Jeremiah? Opinion on Blue Lock? I really like it. Have I watched Silent Voice? Great movie. Some weebs think they are superior. Yeah, some people are like that. I will not judge you for what series you like, what manga you read, what cosplays you do. Do what you want. Do you think Guts has suffered more than anyone? No. He has a very rough time. But there are characters literally trapped in endless torment and hell, suffering their worst dreams for all of eternity. So, no, he does not have it the worst. He has it very, very, very bad. Opinions on giant swords in anime? I mean, sometimes it's cool. Who doesn't like a giant sword occasionally? Like, are we talking the Dragon Slayer from Berserk? Because that's cool. Are we talking like Yoru and, forgot Whitebeard's sword thing? Like, those are cool too. Have I read Salvos? I have not. Is Ippo worth watching? I certainly think so. Have I seen Tokyo Revengers? I tried it. Wasn't really my thing, but you could try it, see for yourself. What's your opinion on the new MHA episodes? Absolutely fantastic. If you could have an anime husband, I don't really want one. I don't really want anybody, thank you. I'd rather have I don't know. If Sanji's cooking for me, I would do it. You know what? If Sanji's cooking for me, I would deal with it. Why are they making live actions? Who wants one? Here's the thing. Live actions can be done well, but there is context there. People are doing it because it's profitable. But if you do a live action well, it could mean a lot more traffic and interest towards a particular series. So you should have the original creators involved in the live action process, so it's reasonably accurate to the canon content. One Piece food or Food Wars food. The thing is, you're basically asking, do I want Sanji's cooking? Let's be real, do I want Sanji's cooking more than Food Wars food? And yes, I do. Because while Sanji's food doesn't get animated the same way that Food Wars food does, one, I know it's going to be super high quality. Two, he genuinely cares about the people he's serving. Three, my clothes won't explode. That's a huge plus. I don't want to enjoy food and then my clothes always explode. That sounds really inconvenient. Have I watched, first anime I watched, Dragon Ball. Escanor is amazing. Top 3 favorite Magic the Gathering cards? The thing is, I don't own that many cards yet. I'll tell you this. I'm currently building a dragon deck with as my commander. And I really want him. But my favorite card that I own is Jace. Do I like my hero? I absolutely do. I mean, the clothes only explode in your mind, not in real life. We literally have scenes where we literally see them after they're done eating and their clothes are gone. But yeah, I don't. If my clothes are safe, I'm still picking Sanji. I'm still picking Sanji. Favorite Pokemon starter? It might be Cyndaquil. Is Akamega Kill good? I think so. Favorite dub voice actor? I'm gonna go with Chris Sabat because one, I don't remember the name of every voice actor. I'm only going to remember the ones who I've actually met. And Chris Sabat was the nicest voice actor I've ever met, and he's really good. Bulbasaur's GOAT. Yeah, look, I'm a Cyndaquil guy personally. What anime would I live in a world, or would I even want to? I'd rather, you know what? The world's kind of going to hell. Just send me to Dungeon Meshi or Campfire Cooking or something. Do I like Evangelion? I tried it. Wasn't really my thing. If I could make my own One Piece crew, choose 15 people. Okay, here's the thing. We're doing a live stream where I'm trying to answer 1,000 questions at a time. Picking 15 characters is going to take a while. Here's what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Also, I don't know what the parameters are. Because, I probably want, Marco as my doctor, Nami as my navigator. Actually, well, you know what? I don't have time to answer such a big question. You gotta ask your viewers some questions. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Like, it's not old. Like, here's the thing. I'm not opposed to asking questions, but I'm also trying to keep up with all of this. So if chat was quiet, I would ask questions, but chat's going. Opinion on Digimon? Fantastic. Treadmill? Yes, I'm on a treadmill. Do I read manhwa? Very rarely, basically never, no. Best right-hand man in One Piece? I'm actually a Rayleigh fan, I think. Rayleigh or Zoro. Thoughts on Chris Pratt voicing Mario? I don't remember who Chris Pratt is, just being honest. I think you're doing a good job. Well, thank you. Favorite JoJo's opening theme? Being honest, I barely remember the earlier themes. I only remember part 4 because I'm watching part 4. I watched the first 3 parts back in 2012. You play Switch games? I do. Switch games. I thought you were going to say Twitch games. I only have Z to A. Opinion on Violet Evergarden? Aside from the really creepy age gap, I really like the series. But the age gap is weird. Favorite power system? Nen and Alchemy. Is Diglett your favorite Pokemon? It is not. It's Gengar. Not always need to be professional? I'm not always professional. Promised Neverland? Haven't seen it. Thoughts on Chris Pratt? I'm watching TV right now. That's cool. Who is the Bluebird? Shangri-La Frontier. Opinion on ReZero? Season 1 is really good. Season 2 is decent. Season 3 is also good. Psychic AI dropped. Thoughts on Bleach? Really good. Is campfire cooking what you'd want Tsuyoshi to cook you? All right. What would I want him to cook me? Ooh. Because if I'm going to campfire cooking, then that means I can have any of the meals that he made. I want the stone dragon. I want to eat the stone dragon. Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. I don't know what that is. Thoughts on the new Chainsaw Man movie? Reese was very good. I know you genuinely love anime. Yes. I find myself never finishing a series. Sometimes because I get overwhelmed. How do you do it while watching all these? Quite easily. Very, very easily. Because listen to the names of the series that I am watching. Hero Academia, One Punch Man, To Your Eternity, JoJo's. The thing is, most of these are weekly releases. They are active series, which means I'm watching one episode on Saturday, one episode on Sunday, an episode on Thursday, and on the days where there's nothing being released, I'm watching a series that's already done if I feel like it. So I don't feel like I'm watching, I don't have to keep up with a whole bunch. It's one episode a day on average. Maybe. So, no pressure. To Your Eternity Raw. Is Yami the same voice actor as Zoro? I'm pretty sure yes. In English, I'm pretty sure yes. I have been here for 1 hour. We have been here for, how long have we been here, chat? I don't even know. Does it say on YouTube? I think we've been live for a while. We've been live for 2 hours. We've been live for 2 hours. Thoughts on Jonas? Who's Jonas? Thoughts on Devil's a Part-Timer? I finished season 1. It was all right. It was funny. Just it was all right. Thoughts on Shadow powers? Oh, you like Shikamaru's power? Well, it depends which one. Because sometimes they're really good. And if you mean shadows or darkness, because there's Yami, there's Blackbeard, there's Shikamaru, there's the Nara clan, right? I often really like it. I like it. Thoughts on Vagabond? Haven't read it. Anime in general, pretty awesome. Thoughts on Free Red? Really good. Do you think Afo? Who's Afo? You need more Shangri-La. I love more Shangri-La. Sure. I'm Cooper. How you doing, Cooper? Hold on, let me move the chat around. I feel like hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just move the TikTok chat a bit. There we go. We're good. Okay, we're good. Hold on. That's, oh my God. There we go. That's better. Okay. Afro Samurai. I still need to watch it. And where is my friend? She was supposed to be here an hour ago. She's late. Evangelion, Chainsaw Man. I was not into Evangelion. I enjoy Chainsaw Man. Thoughts on anime games? I don't really play many. I haven't played any in a while. Just watch Parasite. New favorite? I mean, I get it. I do get it. Is it true Evangelion is overrated? That's a personal opinion. Like, overrated and underrated are personal opinions. So it's not like a fact. You can have any favorite you want. How you doing, Titan? And Smiley. And I don't have a favorite series. Sorry, D. Thoughts on SAO? I dropped it a long time ago. Do I like Black Clover? I do, very much. What voice actor would I want to meet? Based on my paintings, I'd probably go with either Yami or Luffy would be the top of my list. Would you be willing to play Dispatch? I mean, I just don't have the money to buy it right now. I will play Dispatch. I just don't have the money to go buy it right now. That was worded poorly. Do you think Evangelion is overrated? Okay, so here's the thing. I don't use the overrated, underrated system in general when discussing about things that are subjective. Because if we're talking, I think this is really good. Like, compared to what? It's compared to what? Compared to what most people seem to be saying? I don't care what most people say. It's irrelevant. If you like a series and a lot of people don't like it, are you going to stop liking it? I would hope not. I hope you continue to like whatever you want. So I just don't pay attention to what the average person is saying about a series. So that's why I don't pay attention to it. Now, for me, I just don't watch that series in the first place. It wasn't for me. So I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's underrated or overrated. It's just not for me. Do I like Star Wars? Not really. Do I watch Food Wars? I do. Season 3 of One Punch Man is a national tragedy. I don't feel that way, but I get why people are saying it. Have I watched Peak? Yes, I have. Is there racism in the cosplay community? Sadly, yes. I mean, not always. Sometimes the cosplay community is absolutely wonderful. I'm in it. But it does happen, yeah. What is the name of the anime of that one guy with the black hair? Are you talking about in my green screen? Then it would be Ippo. Do I like what? The One Punch Man Season 3? I'm having an okay time. Favorite group in the Chunin exams. That's a question I have not been asked. Favorite squad in the Chunin exams. It's not gonna be Squad 7. You know what? I'm not gonna pick Shikamaru's squad just because Shikamaru's in it. I'm not. I'm going to say, because I gotta think in like the Forest of Death, right? Or during the written exams, because after that it's all free-for-alls. I'm going to say, I think I'm gonna say the Sand Team. I think I'm gonna say Gara Squad, maybe. It's either Gara Squad or like Lee, Neji, and Tenten. Hang on, phone is dying. There we go. I've just started watching Classroom of the Elite. Do I think it's good? I think it's very good. Have I watched Hunter x Hunter? Yes, very good. Code Geass, it wasn't for me. One Piece or Dragon Ball? One Piece. My thoughts on Bocchi the Rock? I haven't seen it. Sakamoto from Sakamoto Days or one of the most badass characters of 2025? I dropped the series. I actually think it was... I got bored. Assassination Classroom? Fantastic. Are you caught up on One Piece the anime? Yes. Favorite isekai? Digimon. Name anything for an edit other than yourself. I don't say myself anyway. Digimon. Do I read Shangri-La Frontier? I don't read it, no. Best ReZero character? Ren. Opinions on Bleach? Great series. How you doing, Unknown? Again. Favorite Luffy gear? Snake Man. Do I like Dandadan? Do I like it? No. Do I think it's well written? Yeah, sure. Thoughts on Akame ga Kill? I really like it. Bro, answer my question. I'm answering as many questions as I possibly can. What should I watch after Death Note and Cowboy Bebop? Here's the thing. You guys are asking questions that don't make any logical sense to me. Because what that tells me is you're looking for something that's like exactly the same, and I don't think that's the case. You might want something completely different. What if you watched an action series and now you want a romance or a cozy slice of life so you stop feeling depressed? So, like, I can name a million different series. Where can I watch Ippo second season? Try Googling it. You'll probably find it. It's easy to find. So, like, if you want something similar to those, okay, we can do that. But you might want something completely different. Okay, so you need a suggestion. But, like, I get that. But if are you looking for something similar, or do you want to see something like that's not related? Because there's a million good series out there. I'm tired of giving the same kind of, like, everyone's always sticking to the same kind of shows. People need to try new things. Would I rather suffer through the eclipse or the rumbling? The rumbling. AOT best anime. I mean, again, you can have any preference you want. In my opinion, what's their top 5? I don't have a top 5. Is Death Note similar to Monster, and should I watch it? There's definitely similarities. But it's also very different. Death Note is a lot more dramatic and fast-paced and more modern in style. Monster's a slow burn. But I think it's a better series. Big 3, the only big 3 is Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. I don't have a personal top 3. Is JoJo's better than One Piece in terms of pacing? In terms of pacing? Okay, then yes. Yeah. What's the eclipse from? Berserk. I'm really glad I watched Full Metal before Brotherhood. Yeah, you certainly could do that. I mean, Full Metal was the original version. Rate Akamega Kill 1 to 10? 7.5 to an 8. Thoughts on Mushoku Tensei? I couldn't do it because of Rudius. I started watching anime, but I don't know where to start. What do you like to watch typically? Or do you have an interest in a particular theme, or story, or genre? Like, do you like mysteries? Do you like action series? Do you prefer shorter series? Or do you have any preference on what you want to see in a story? Do you like plot twists and action, or more focused on world building? Silent voice rating, like at least a 9. Do I like Boruto? I don't like the anime Boruto. Who do you think has the best family? The best family in all of anime? Oh yeah, the Zoldycks. Yeah, I that better be sarcasm. Do I play Dungeons and Dragons? I absolutely do. That's what I was busy doing before I got here. Thoughts on Golden Time? The ending sucked, but it was a decent show. Rate Goku's feet. What's wrong with you, buddy? Just binge worthy anime Netflix? I'm not really a binger myself, thank you. You're missing out on Mushoku. I can't deal with Rudius, I'm sorry. Rate the best fight in JoJo's? I mean, I'm still on part 4. And I haven't seen parts 1 through 3 in 13 years. So, I don't remember. I will say, currently in part 4, I don't know. Oh, you know what? The fight on the telephone pole, the fight on the old tower was really fun. That was really fun. Muhammad Ali or Ippo. I mean, okay. Super Saiyan Goku, Frieza, or Super Saiyan... Again, like, I don't do power scaling, please. Do I like Ballerina Cappuccino? I have no idea what that is. What anime trope that really upsets you? Making adult women look like small children and putting them in relationship dynamics so you feel like it's okay. So, like, Bon and Elaine, creepy. Sorry, no. That's a child. I don't care if she's thousands of years old, that's a child. It's creepy. Best anime is Terran Resonance, haven't seen it. Code Geass, it wasn't for me, I can't tell you. Should I watch Mob Psycho before Sakamoto Days? They're completely unrelated series. There's no need to. What would I rate Violet Evergarden? I want to say 10. It's the age gap that takes away from it. Aside from the age gap, it's a 10. Aside from the age gap, it's a 10 for me. Is there any... Oh, there you go, Real. There are multiple series I would give a 10. Vinland Saga, Full Metal, Flower That Blooms with Dignity, My Love Story. Who do you think was the best mentor to an MC? You could say Rayleigh. You could also say Koro Sensei. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. What anime should I watch after watching Naruto? Again, this question, like, I don't know. Maybe you guys could explain this to me, because I don't know how to approach this question. Because I hear it as you want something similar, but maybe you want something completely different. So I think instead of saying, what do I watch after this? Can you tell me more specifically what kind of show you're looking for, rather than it's like a duplicate of the series you just watched? It'll help. Yeah, it just helps me make more sense of the question. No, I don't take it as an offense. It's just, okay, so you want something similar to Naruto. Can we get more specific? What about Naruto did you really like? Because that all that tells me is action shonen. Maybe you want something with ninjas. Maybe you like the power system of chakra. Or maybe you like the vast world building. So if you can tell me more about what specifically made a series good, I can find things that execute that as well. Like, they also do that thing well. That really helps me when it comes to, like, picking stuff. Current character in D&D. The thing is, we're not playing standard D&D. We are playing a Goblin Slayer D&D. And I don't mean like a homebrew campaign. I mean there's an actual handbook out there that you guys could go buy that is a Goblin Slayer D&D manual. And it's really good. Fight scenes and character development and powers. Okay, so you like the fight scenes like from Naruto, the character development, and powers. Okay, so you know what? I would say Hunter x Hunter. It's got really good world building, great characters, really interesting powers. Yeah, I'm going to say Hunter x Hunter. If I'm into anime with action, does AOT involve that? AOT has action. AOT definitely has action. It does. It's not like constant 24/7 action packed, but it has enough. It does. Please give me a good anime like Vinland Saga. So like, again, so you're looking for... When I hear Vinland Saga, I can think of a lot of different elements that make it good. So I'm going to do some speculation here, right? Because you're not really giving me a whole lot of details. My brain likes details. So, okay, you want good fight scenes like in Vinland Saga. Now, here's the thing. Vinland Saga, there's no superpowers. There's nothing fantastical in Vinland Saga. So when I think no crazy powers, I think of Windbreaker, which is a Street Fighter anime. Okay, you like well-animated choreographed fights. Try Windbreaker. It's nowhere near the same story as Vinland Saga, but the animation is great, the fights are great, and in my opinion, it's a great story. It's a simple story, but it's in my opinion, really good. Thoughts on Godzilla Earth? It's pretty good. How you doing, Alfredo and Joseph and Harik? Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. I actually don't play either of those. Black Clover or MHA. For me, Black Clover. Snow White with Red Hair out of 10. That's my favorite romance series. That is my favorite romance series. A trope I didn't like is the incest, like the little... Yeah, I'm not... The incest stuff, no. That's a no for... That's a no for me. I'm out. How you doing, anime fan? Welcome back. What do I think of Naruto? It's one of my favorite shonens. Ever get into COD or peak Fortnite? No for Fortnite. I'm OG COD. Like, I used to play Modern Warfare 2 back when that was like the main thing. That's part of anime though. What is? Like, incest? No. That's part of specific series which you could easily avoid or just not support because it shouldn't be. What should I watch on Netflix that's binge-worthy? I don't have a Netflix. How you doing, Tyler? I left COD behind a long time ago. I'm thinking about either starting 86, SAO, or Violet Evergarden, or after Akamega Kill. So here's the thing. I haven't seen 86. SAO, I'm not a huge fan. It is pretty. It does have good action and good like fight scenes. I'm just not a huge fan of the anime execution of the story. And Violet Evergarden, again, beautiful series. Beautiful series. My only complaint is the age gap. It is It is weird. But other than that, it's a gem. So to take that what you will. Watch 86. I mean, 80. You could try 86. Are you walking? Yes. Do I like psychological anime? Sometimes, yeah. If I'm in the mood for it, yeah. Anime with crazy plots. You know what? I'm gonna say Odd Taxi. It's not a crazy plot, but it's an interesting plot. Favorite anime of all time? I don't have one. If you like Naruto, then I'll be a loser if I don't sub to your channel. I mean, look, you wouldn't be a loser if you didn't. Everyone likes different stuff. One Piece or Naruto. One Piece's story, Naruto's anime. What would I recommend for like an underrated action anime with a compelling story with good action? Okay, I'm gonna ignore everything else. Compelling story, good action. Honestly, Vinland Saga. Yeah, I'm gonna say Vinland Saga. It's a great one. Better villain, Dofi or Pain? Better. I think I'm more with Pain here. What are you doing if not watching anime? Like, okay, so a day in the life for me, lots of food, lots of gym, lots of content. That's most of my day. Like, it does vary a bit, but think an average of 1 to 2 hours of working out per day on average, guys. There's travel to and from work and to and from the gym. There's content, which I do about 6-ish hours per day, give or take 1 or 2 hours. There's lots of sleep, got to get at least 8 hours. Lots of food time, lots of food time. Got to get in at least 3 or 4 meals. But basically, I get up around 5-6 a.m. and I don't stop until around 9 p.m. or 8 or between 8 or 9 p.m. Sanjiro Zoro. Caesar's laugh. Caesar's not my favorite laugh. It's an okay laugh, not my favorite. Most annoying laugh in One Piece. Oh, most annoying laugh. Oh, okay. Caesar being number. Okay, then that makes sense. Caesar's is not my favorite. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it's gonna be Caesar though. It might be Foxy, or Orochi. Have I watched Banana Fish? I have not. Can I recommend a slice of life similar to Komi Can't Communicate? Thing is, I haven't seen Komi Can't Communicate. I don't have a favorite series. Mangoes or apples? Probably mangoes. Naruto. Funny thing with Naruto, I watched the OG dubbed and the Shippuden subbed. Thoughts on Brook the Skeleton? Brook is great. I love Brook when he's not doing panty jokes. Anime that you just couldn't stop watching? I've never actually felt that way. I have no trouble being like, okay, last episode, and actually making that the last episode. I never had that problem. How many animes have I seen? Over 900. Thoughts on Spy or VTI? I don't know what you mean. Can you do the anime filters? Yeah, you can do them. You can just go on TikTok. They're all there. Everything I do is on TikTok. Good options, thank you. That's the best part about Brook. No, I hate that part. Yep, over 900. Have I seen Vivi Fluorite? No, I have not. Yep, over 900 series. Opinions on AOT? It's not my favorite, but it's very well written. Like, it's a good story, for sure. I'm sick right now. Do I have anime? Do I have an anime I should watch that has good character development and watch? You know what? Okay. I was going to recommend something specifically because you're sick. But have you... I'm not going to say Vinland Saga again. I've said that enough times. Let's try something else. I'm going to say... What do I want to pick? You know what? You're already in bed. It's okay if I give you something depressing. Go watch ReZero. Watch Vivi. It's goated. I mean, right now my watch list is full. Do I have on my anime list? It's private. Thoughts on Dorohedoro? Haven't seen it yet. Have I seen Demon Hunters? I have not. 18? Okay. I mean, can you do the filter? Oh, I can't do the filters on a live stream. I cannot physically do the filters on a live stream. Thoughts on Code Geass? It's well written, but it's not for me. Like, it's a good series that is not to my taste. What anime experience that lives in your mind? I don't know. I'm just gonna say I have no enemies. If you know, you know. Attack on Titan, writing around a 9, personal enjoyment around a 7. Evangelion, that wasn't really my thing. Who would be a better Kakegurui character? Light. Oh, L or Light in Kakegurui? I think Light's personality is a better fit for that show. What makes an anime instantly click? What does make an anime? Here's the thing. It can vary so much because I watch different series for different reasons. I watch different series for very different reasons. Like some shows I watch because they're cozy and relaxing, and I just want to let my mind be at ease. Sometimes I watch a show that is going to be dramatic and world building and intense and makes me think and question things. Like it could be Monster, where you're trying to piece things together and figure out what Johan is planning. It could be the emotional intensity of Hero Academia, especially in current season, or one of my favorites, season 3. It could be something completely easygoing, like the masterful cat is depressed again today. So it can really vary so much. Romance anime that has no fan service, I got you covered. How about My Love Story? Or Snow White with Red Hair? Have I seen Dr. Stone? Yes, I've seen all of it. Am I Italian? No. I do like Italian food, though. Who in Naruto do you think that deserves the Kage title? That obviously does not have one? Let me think on this. Let me think on this, because they not only need the strength and skill, they need the intelligence, the maturity, the skill capacity. Let me think on this. Because wait, in Boruto, doesn't Shikamaru become Hokage? That doesn't he fill the position while Naruto is trapped in that alternate world? Because in the anime, it never got to that point, but I'm pretty sure he did take that position. He would be my pick. What's my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite, but I do like AOT and Demon Slayer. Exactly. So Shikamaru does exactly. He does fill in the position. So he would have been otherwise my top choice. That aside, the thing is with Shikamaru's not particularly strong, right? He has the skill set to do it. But another character that I think is reasonably strong that also isn't super high tier but has the maturity, the intellect, and I think I think he'd do a decent job. Actually, no, Shino doesn't have the leadership skill. Shino doesn't have the leadership skill for it. I mean, he's a teacher, but it's different. It's different. You know what? If in a hypothetical world where things went a lot smoother and a lot very different, I would say Itachi. Are you Eurasian? Yes, I am Asian. Oh, I'm not. I'm European. I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian. I'm European. Have you seen Dororo? I've only seen one episode. He's strong because of his battle sense. What are we talking about? Do you think One Piece could go for another 5 years? Absolutely. If we're talking the manga, yes. Talking the anime, also yes. Also, my phone is near death. Just a heads up. When my phone dies, I'll end the stream. When my phone is dead, I'm gonna call it. Do you think One Piece could go for another 5 years? How you doing, Hamburger? White Death would solo the anime one. Okay. Do you have other chats that you're reading? Yes, the YouTube chat. Have I seen Afro Samurai? It's on my list. I haven't seen it. Dragon Ball is if that's your favorite, that's cool. What do I think of One Piece? What do I think the One Piece is? I don't know. I objectively do not know. I only know what it's not. Opinions on Miles Morales. Oh, Miles Morales, the Spider-Verse. I love Spider-Verse. Any advice for horror gaming? I don't really know what advice you mean. That's kind of a vague question. Thoughts on Psycho-Pass? I like season 1. I didn't see the newer season. Play Dead by Daylight? I have not. It seems like it's not my scene. How to watch Berserk in order. The thing is, none of the Berserk anime actually catch up to the manga. They all stop. Every single one stops. If you want to watch the anime, I would suggest the 97 version. Is there any good anime games? I've only played the Dragon Ball and Naruto games. So, like, I don't have a huge list of anime games that I've played. Have you, if you want to watch the anime, I would. Okay. What's my favorite anime sport? Ippo. Boxing. 100%. There's a good anime game. It's called Jump Force. I've never played it. I know what it is. I just never got into it. Like any advice, which can cause the... so here's the thing. It's not the algorithm pushing you up. Also depends where you're streaming. It also depends, are you streaming here or are you streaming on Twitch? Because Twitch does not have very good discoverability. You want to look at how many people are streaming a particular game and how many people have an interest in that game. If you're a small content creator and you don't really have much of an audience and you're playing a game where there's thousands of other people streaming the same game, odds are no one's going to find you. Like statistically, odds are no one's going to find you. You're just going to be blended into the crowd. So you want to find a game that has some level of discoverability and some reasonable size audience where there isn't too much competition. Also make content to post on other platforms. Any good tennis animes? I mean, there's Prince of Tennis. Shangri-La Frontier, I really enjoy it. Doing pretty good, Josh. How are you? When I visited the equator, I saw people who look like you a lot there. I have no idea what that means. You mean like skin tone? Because I am Caucasian, I'm not Hispanic. What's good? How you doing, Royd? I swear chat is weird sometimes. Well, you aren't playing a game anyone wants to watch on Twitch. I'm literally picking games that fall into that like the games I am playing fall into that exact category. They have an average of 200 to 500 like active viewers on that category, and no more than 12 to like 15 or so other people playing it, sometimes less. So I am following the general guidelines. And I am making content for other platforms. Favorite anime? I don't have one. Okay, when is your next anime chat after this? Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. For example, lately the Jeff the Killer videos, both mobile and Steam version. I don't know what those games are. Favorite Naruto villain? Probably Madara for me. What are some of your favorites if you don't have one? For anime, we got Ippo, we got Snow White with red hair, Full Metal Alchemist, Vinland Saga. I just woke up. Well, good morning, I guess. We're going to be ending pretty soon. My phone is literally about to die. Favorite music genre? Variants of rock. Punk rock, metal, instrumental. Favorite Kage? Probably Kakashi. Oh, well, technically, if we're counting the manga. If we're counting the manga, then Shikamaru. But I'll say Kakashi, because I'm not there yet. Have you watched Me, I Ask for One Thing? I have not. Is Jinwoo written well in terms of emotion and development? I mean, I think he's done well for what it's supposed to be. Like, I think he's written well for what that story's supposed to like be the focus. It's not going to be the most complex development I've ever seen, but I don't think that's the point. What do I think about power scaling? It's a waste of time. Have you watched Blue Lock? I do like Blue Lock. Have I watched Your Lie in April? I do like it. I like that as well. Saddest anime death? Probably manga readers can't say anything, but for me it's Kurama. Manga readers say nothing. No, don't spoil it. Strongest admiral in One Piece? I don't care who's the strongest. Why are you moving like this? I'm walking. Powerpuff Girls? Powerpuff Girls is great. Have I seen The Water Magician? I dropped it. I got bored pretty quick. It was not... I got bored. I couldn't do it. Favorite Admiral? Fujitora. Is it just me, or is Griffith such a... Yeah, no, it is just you. Can you guess what anime I did not watch? Watched 280 animes is like... Okay, for most people, 280 series is a lot. I've seen over 900. So saying you guess one series you haven't seen is really not that hard. Are you on a treadmill? Yes. Favorite admiral? Who is the strongest Hashira? Again, I don't care about the power scaling. What do I think about Cyberpunk? I haven't seen it yet. Who do you think is going to be the final villain in One Piece? Emu. Have I watched Mushoku Tensei? I dropped it. I cannot deal with Rudius. Bro got me tearing up upon seeing Violet. Yeah, Violet, that'll do it to you. That it'll have that effect on you. Is that my goat Gugu? It most certainly is Gugu. Fishing reel on a ring fishing rod. Okay. Opinion on Mahito? Oh, Mahito. He got what he had coming to him, but he also got off too easy. Kingdom, haven't seen it. What anime power systems would I have? I wouldn't want any. My favorites are Nen and Alchemy. Do I like Blue Exorcist? I like the first half. I didn't really like the new one that came out. Should I watch Dandadan? You could try it. I wasn't a huge fan, but mostly because I don't like any of the characters. The story itself is good. I'm curious why you don't care about power in One Piece. I don't care about power scaling. I don't care about power scaling, and it has nothing to do with One Piece. I love One Piece. I just don't care about scaling, about who's stronger. I don't care at all. Finally, I hate he did do that. Mahito did do that, but I just, I don't know. I don't hate him for what he did. He got what he had coming though. Do I hate any specific genres? No, because that's not fair. I may have less interest in specific genres, like I'm not really a mecha guy, but I will not disregard a series because it's a mecha. Like, I still like Braveheart. I still like Iron-Blooded Orphans. I still like Eureka 7. I'm just not typically drawn to mechas. Thank you for the follow, Dot. Kingdom is one of the best in this genre. I mean, glad you like it. Where am I walking to? To bed. My bed's actually right there. Do I prefer new or old? I like them both. No, this is not Pete Davidson. I am the original model. Do you think anyone from the crew will die? I do not think anyone will die during the main timeline of the story. What's wrong with Mushoku Tensei? It's not the series. It's Rudius. Full Metal or Dr. Stone? Definitely Full Metal. Favorite Robin? Nico Robin. Can I get a shout out? Why? You need Erica Blandel. I have no idea who that is. Haikyuu rating? Ooh, Haikyuu's pretty good. Probably like 8.5, 9. So somewhere in that, like maybe 9. Rudius grows up. Look, I got reasonably far. I cannot deal with that pedophile. I can't. Favorite sports anime? Ippo. Is Yuji and Toto a good duo? They are a wonderful duo. I love it. Their dynamic is my favorite part of the series. They should release all episodes of Serial Eternity already. I mean, it's coming. Well, it's coming. I have not seen Boshi. That character is so creepy. Who are we talking about again? Mahito? Yeah, he's creepy. JoJo's? Depends which part, because every part is quite different. Overall, I do... Rudius? Yes. Rudius is really bad. Ace made me cry. I mean, he didn't make me cry. Ace never made me cry. Did my friend message me yet? Nope. But the thing is, my phone is my phone's at 5%. So, like, the YouTube chat, if I disappear on you, or if I, have to hang up suddenly, because last time, my phone died during the stream, and the stream kept going, and people in chat were confused. So, it was really weird. So, when my phone is about to die, I will end the stream, so I'm just letting you guys know it's nearing that point. But also, follow me on Twitch. My Twitch is linked in the chat. Let's see. What did you think will happen with Kizaru? Will he backstab Blackbeard? I am not up to date on the manga, but I have no reason yet to believe he will. Did they do Minato dirty being a one-year Kage? I don't think he was dealt dirty. And to be fair, it's not just that his title was cut short. He literally died as his son was being born and did not get to be involved in raising him, which was another tragedy. I'd say that's worse. Naruto actually, okay. I guess he does come back reanimated. I mean, he does, yes. What's your favorite isekai? Digimon. Smarter Johan or Light? I'm going to go with Johan. What do I think about MHA? I really like it. I don't track my steps. Have I read I have not seen or read Claymore. Have I watched Hunter x Hunter? Yes, multiple times. It's really good. Do you think Gilo and Gon are too young to be shipped? I'm sorry, if you're shipping them, there's something wrong with you. Hey, she messaged me! Okay, I'll just let her know. Guys, I'm not leaving. I'll stay until the end of the stream. Okay, so we're gonna finish, we'll finish Has-Been tonight. God of High School, I enjoyed it. It was rushed though. Disney, yes. I haven't watched any recent Disney, but growing up I was a big Disney guy. No, I do not date. She is a friend from a long time ago, and she's one of this channel's only mods. Did I watch Tensura? Yes, more than once. Who has the best character development in Naruto? Can I just be biased, please, and say Shikamaru? Like, I don't care if it's the right answer. He's my guy. He is. Who's smarter, Johan? I already answered that one. Any speculation on what can kill the elders in One Piece? Well, we've seen an elder die. If you're in the manga, well, if you've read the manga, we've seen elders die. So we do know. No dating, but you're so passionate. Yeah, I don't date. Thank you for the follow, Duke. God of High School, tragically rushed. It was. I do hope we eventually get a season 2. Damn, my phone's at 3. So in 2%, I gotta go. Just, guys, a heads up, in 2%, I do have to go. Thoughts on 7 Deadly Sins, not including the animation. So even that aside, I do like the series. It still has problems outside of the animation. Like, I don't like the way they wrap up season 4. I don't like the way Meliodas behaves with with Elizabeth. It's creepy. Having Bon and Elaine is creepy when you make Elaine look like a small child. At least make her look like an adult, please. SAO gave you... have I seen Hellsing? Yes, I've seen Hellsing. It's good. Full Metal Alchemist top 10? I mean, I don't have a top 10, but it is a 10 out of 10 for me. What's the most iconic anime in my opinion? I'd probably go with Astro Boy. Most badass anime character, I don't actually have an answer. I'm just going to say Escanor because he's him. Who has the most overrated? Again, overrated is like contextual and personal preference. I don't know. Do I like Dandadan? I like the writing. I don't like the characters. Thank you for answering all the questions. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. See you later, Mason. To your eternity? Yes, to your eternity. What's my opinion on Gurren Lagann? Tried it, wasn't really my thing. Are you ready for Hinata's Fever to be animated? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anime Vanguards? Again, you mean the Vanguard, the card capture Vanguard? I don't watch that. What's my most rewatched anime? And back in the day, it was Naruto. How you doing, Nader? Why do I think of Existence Erasure as... Wait, what do you think of it? Oh, Existence Erasure? Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's not. Very often it's boring, but it could be written well. And I think any power could potentially be written in an interesting way. Haikyuu? I really like Haikyuu. The pigeon guy? The pigeon... When I hear pigeon guy, I thought of Lucci. I think of Lucci. What's my opinion on Haikyuu? Yeah, it's really good. Thoughts on... I thought the scene where Frankie's pants are off was terrible. I mean, it wasn't really my sense of humor. How would I rate Dragon Ball 1 to 10? Depends which Dragon Ball. The original, really, really high. Probably like 8 or a 9. Same thing with Z. And Super, not so much. Maybe like a 6.5, 7. Is there any other YouTuber that does this? Like these live streams? I'm sure there are. I just don't follow many YouTubers. I guarantee you there are somewhere. When do I go live? The thing is, today was not my normal schedule, and tomorrow is a Sunday. My schedule is kind of weird tomorrow as well. There will be a Twitch stream around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then a YouTube live later that. So yeah, it's gonna be another late YouTube live tomorrow as well. But during the week, it's like if you join the Discord, my schedule is posted and you get notified when I go live. So I do recommend joining the Discord. Oh crap, my phone's about to die. My phone is about to die. Okay, last few questions before I go. Soul Eater 1 to 10. I'll just say 9. What do I think of Kurapika's powers? Really interesting. Really, especially the limiting conditions. Really interesting. What anime are you watching right now? One Piece.